Hi, Matt.
I have a message for Slimy Ted. Fuck you. I remember that. Holy crap. I had an itch and it just won't go away. We have some phenomenal people on the stream right now. We got Mia, and we got my boy Landon, and then myself. How you guys doing? And we got my boy Brett. Yeah, let's play. I gotta close the door real quick. And actually, you know what, Brett? I have an idea. Join my lobby. Oh, what the heck? I didn't join your party. Hold on, Brett. I'm gonna go downstairs and say hi to my mom real quick. Entertain the stream for a little bit, okay? I'll be back. Go ahead and sing. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead and do whatever. I'll be back. Real quick. I'll be back.
Give me a few min. My game is updating. Good morning. It's morning. Epic. Did you all hear him say Mom, you home? I didn't.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence, devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Thought I didn't get him. I'm about to hit your chords. I'm about to make it. Yes, I did. Your mic isn't mute. We heard you. Yeah, she's not home. I thought she was. Did y'all hear him say, "Mom, you're home"? Epic. It's morning. Good morning. Good morning. Dude, my game would not update. It kept on glitching and it said like 100% and all. I had to like completely reauthorize my PS4's So, real quick, guys, the ending last night to last night's stream had me in tears. It was so funny. Y'all remember that? For those of you who are on Snapchat, you saw it flat out. I posted it on my story. So, I was making fun of Heather because I targeted Heather for a minute because I was closing the stream, right, and I was telling me, like, go hit the bell icon, and I look in the camera, dead ass in the camera, and I'm like this, I'm like, I hold the mic up to my mouth, and I'm like, get off of Snapchat, Heather, quit watching porn, whatever you're watching and stuff. And I said this so perfectly. I don't know, everything just lined up. I'm going like this, and I look at my computer, and I go, I know you want some of this lovin'. I'll be right there, sister. And I said it so CD in the third, like, I was looking back at my stream, I bawled my eyes out. It was so funny. I was crying. It was so funny. I posted on my story twice, and people were responding like, "Where's this? Who's that?" And I'm like, "It's me. I'm wearing the same outfit." Bill Bell Dildo Daggins, brother. Like what? Oh man. Did you guys like the story time about the meteor? Did you guys like that? I tried having another one of those last night, but it didn't happen. Instead, I got a dream about my friend Jasmine driving a bus or some shit. Stupid crap. Anyways. Go ahead, sorry. The what? Yeah, the army bus and all. The freaking Chon Heather. Oh yeah, it was Brett. I remember I was dude, so I told them the dream last night on the stream, right? And I remember I told my mom, right? And she didn't think anything of it. She's like, oh cool, it's another dream, right? And I couldn't for the life of me. I thought it was either you, Lay Potato, or like Loco or something. I was like, who did I tell? It was Brett or whatever. I'm like, what? Say less. Oh my heck. Alistair. Let's see. You guys can hear me perfectly okay, or do I need to turn it down? Do I need to turn it up? Do I need to just get off the stream and let you guys go ahead and take control and I'll never return? And instead of the return of Solus, it will be the goodbye of Solus. What's that? Yes, ma'am. I can hear you just fine. Yeah, actually, I'm having a great day. I have to postpone illustrations and stuff because my back's hurting and I couldn't get them done in time. Oh my gosh, I have the best. I'm gonna wait a little bit because I want to talk to Brett and I want to talk to you guys. But I have a really funny story that happened today in Starbucks. Okay. By the way, guys, if you ever go to Starbucks, I was talking to Heather about this. Get a not caramel. It was hey Heather, what was it? It was the cloud macchiato. That's. Oh, what's going on with this?
Yeah.
Heather, what was it called? Mocha. What the heck was it called? It's Bo. It's Bo. It's not. No. The drink that I sent you. No, what is it called? Is what I'm trying to figure out. I'm having a brain fart right now. I can't remember. It was a mocha cloud macchiato, some shit like that. Like caffeine makes me so wired, but I'll try it sometime. Dude, I downed this iced caramel cloud macchiato. I don't know if it had caramel in it, but yeah, it did have caramel in it. It was the iced caramel cloud macchiato. I go up to the barista, right? And this dude's, he's oh my god, that type of guy. And I go up to him and I'm really cool with this guy. I'm taking media design. He's taking something like freaking computer science and stuff. Like he's building computers. I'm the one working with like publisher and all. This guy is awesome. I fucking love this guy. I'd be so sad if he quit. So I go up to this guy and he's like, "Are we getting your original today?" And I'm like, "No, I actually want to try something new."
It's so funny.
Yeah, I saw it. It's so funny. Yeah, the ending. So I go up to this guy and I'm like, "I want to try something new today." And he's like, "What are you thinking?" Well, actually, he didn't say that first. He was like, "We don't date change around here," and shit, and just being a joke and all. And then he was like, "What are you thinking?" And I'm like, "I want to try a iced caramel macchiato because I used to get mocha macchiatos all the time, right? Or like a cold brew to just make me have a heart attack." So I'm sitting here getting this drink and I try it and it is delicious. And look at Galactus. Oh my gosh, he's so close to the island. Whack. Anyways, so yeah, I tried this. So good. And when I got to the bus, right? Return. When I got to the bus, the city bus to go home and all, I slammed this coffee down to the last gulp. It was so good. It's so good.
Return of Solus, bro, let's get
Return of Solus, boys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Dude, I am so happy to be back. I hope that nothing comes up in the way. I know something probably is gonna come up someday and just fuck it all up, but until then, let's just enjoy the moment while we have it. I'm not worried about any anxiety. The meteor thing was funny. Were you on there? I didn't see your comment for a while. I was like, did he leave? It was so freaking scary though. The dream. It was just terrible. I remember during the stream, I saw this little kid, right, coming out the clouds, and all of a sudden he looks like that alien singing the Zuzu dance, right? And all of a sudden, I see this kid transform into a big old gorilla, and he goes, what was it again? He does the fucking wop dance, and I'm like, that's when I started praying to Jesus to give me a heart attack. Yeah, no, but really. Yeah. I have no comment. I am scared for my life. This is for this.
You're okay, JRB.
You're okay, Junior. Good. I did that. No, Landon. That dream was. I want to have like another one, because it was so. It was so real, and it felt like. I know that you guys are probably sick and tired of me talking about it. Believe me, I've talked about it a lot, but it is don't leave again. Don't leave me again. Make me cry. You're gonna make me cry. I'm not gonna leave again. I just don't. Oh, he's one of my buddies. The only way that I'm gonna have to stop streaming is if my internet cuts off, and believe me, it probably will for a while, because we can't afford a lot, and what else? Nothing really will come up to make it like permanently stop streaming, unless something like really bad happens. Okay, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, he got me with that pump. Oh, but I hit him. Ew, it's a tryhard. I have a lot of. Wow, that was a turn on. I have a lot of stories that I want to talk about tonight. If you guys would like to listen, you're more than welcome to. It's not going to be a stream filled with stories, but it's definitely, I've got some really great ones that you guys are going to like. One of them happened today, and it was actually so weird. Oh, man. I forgot that this isn't. Yes, I love your storytelling. I have so many that, like last night, I remember we were helping Landon out because of his, girlfriend. He keeps interrupting. What the heck? Landon and his girlfriend and stuff, right? That stuff. And I remember I was thinking, like, what if I tell like a story time for him, to like something that like really like. That would be intriguing. And for some reason, the first thing that came into my head was talk about the meteor dream, because that hasn't left my head. I remember it so damn clearly. It was crazy. Will this bag of M&Ms open up? There we go. Goodness, Christmas, man. All right. Did you guys see Lil Pump going to Trump's rally? That was freaking awesome. He was like, don't vote for Sleepy Joe. The meme lord has returned. Let's see. Yes, ma'am. Can you guys hear him? But I got it. Okay, I had to mute him for a second. Can you imagine if my stream or if my channel gets, you know, terminated because he's playing copyrighted music? I can't hear anybody else. Okay, good, because he's playing memes and stuff, and I'm worried that he's gonna like start playing copyright music, and my channel's gonna get terminated. So I have to like mute him, and then I'm like, man, I feel like a jerk. I'll unmute him in a minute, but I can't hear myself speak, to say the least. Oh my gosh. In the meantime, what would you guys like to do? Who's watching right now? I know that people aren't. Over 14 minutes past the dot, and we've been streaming for 16 minutes. Jones barbecue foot massage. Jones barbecue foot massage. You're watching? No, I'm watching. How you guys doing today?
I can't hear you, Solus. You do not like Jones BBQ foot massage.
I do like Jones BBQ foot massage, but I'm worried my stream's gonna get copyrighted. They can't even hear the music, but I can. It's so loud. Tim J. Dillon, where's the Alex jump? What? Hold on, let me unmute him. Big booty bitches and I'm out. Me will stop? No, me will stop. No, me, tuzuzu, whatever the hell the dance thing is. Oh, wait, not dance. I meant music. Oh. Oh, shoot. There we go. Yes, I do. Oh, my mom's home now. Yay. I gotta wait till she comes in though. Yeah, I was yelling. I just did a bad thing. Alright, if you guys are liking the stream, alright, so far, and we haven't even began yet, okay, what the hell you doing is slap a like on it, okay, just come on, and hit the bell and subscribe if you would like to. You see, this is what I hate about people that do streams and YouTube and stuff, is they really pressure the audience. They're like, listen man, you guys need to like and subscribe, okay, you know, or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, no, unless you like my content, you know, don't subscribe. Like, subscribe if you want to, you know, see my stuff. Like, you don't have to subscribe. Like, you know, I want to be honest, I want to be upfront. I don't want to, you know, use my viewers and be manipulative. You know, that's not correct. Oh wait, what the heck? I could hear myself talk on my own stream. Okay, I forgot to mute myself on my stream. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh-ee. Ooh-ee.
Had a good day, rather. Got my stomach. What kind of emote did I get? Toasty. Oh, oh man. You know what I'm gonna do with these marshmallows? I'm gonna take him to get a foot massage.
Where at? Jones Barbecue Foot Massage. I'll buy it too, so every time it close somebody we can
Wait,
do
what
it.
the heck? She's eating them for... Wait, when I did it, she burnt them. Hold on, wait. Solus, you gotta eat them. They're just popping off her face. Alright, yeah, let's equip this every time we kill a lizard. We'll... That'll the circus on him with that. I'm out of breath. Hello, kiddos. I lost, like, all my viewers. Oh my heck. Where's that? There it is. Yeah, you see, she burns them.
Wait a minute, we need to do the light blue.
Oh wait, no, please tell me I didn't switch out the skin. Okay. Jasmine made me this. She knows how to make these. Alright, I got mine. Matt s'mores and foot massages. Yeah. What's that guy's name again? Jones Barbecue Foot Massage? Forget Jones, man. It's now Solus's foot massage, or Matthew's foot massage. Come on down here and I'll give you a foot massage while giving you some barbecue, or whatever the heck it is.
Look at this combos.
Mm.
I just put on the
Call me Captain Solus, and what will you be, Captain who?
Captain Matt's barbecue foot massage.
Captain Foot Massage. That's terrible. That's hold on, Heather texted me. She said, okay. Mia said, that's the way I think of it. Hey Mia, I don't know if you're watching stream, but speaking of that one person who we're talking about, I have a story time that I'm going to tell later tonight that has to do with her, and it's not anything sexual, it's not anything bad or whatever. It's just a regular, you know, funny ass story. Actually, it's pretty eventful.
Oh yeah, it's American House.
Are we doing the red, white, and blue?
Uh-huh. I'll just...
Oh wait, what? Where's the emote? No. Chapter 2, Season 4. Where's it at? Toasty. There it is. Oh, she's eating them. Okay, never mind. She didn't even eat them.
I need to find a red one. I'll just go for a tomato. That looks presidential. I can eat some marshmallows. Okay. First game of the night. At least for me. Going down to Matt's barbecue foot massage.
What the hell?
Hi.
10 apps. Oh my gosh. Does anybody know who's winning the election right now? I heard Biden was winning Florida, and then I saw another source say that Trump was on the verge of winning. I don't know which one to believe.
It's Thomas.
Who is winning?
Hi, Thomas. You there, boy?
Matt S'mores and foot massages. Bet.
Sorry, I forgot to put a mark right there.
Oh god, you're all the way back there?
Yeah. This is who I was talking about, Thomas. Yep.
I got distracted. I was like, where? Mia, are you watching? She hasn't commented. I think she's out doing something.
I told this one all about you.
The return of Solus?
Yeah, I told about
Decided and not disclosed until the end.
Pretty sure it's not decided and undisclosed until the end. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm just saying I've seen two sources say two individual things about it, you know. And
Today we had to vote at school. And Trump won at school.
oh,
So.
here's speaking of what you just said, Brett. I need to say this to everybody watching stream and stuff. Okay, if you come onto my stream and you are at the legal age to vote and you can cast your ballot and everything, okay? And let's say you voted for Trump, right? And there was a law that, you know, he promised that he was going to pass or something, right? Something, okay? Hey, Molly. Okay, and you come on my stream and Trump didn't win, Biden won, and the so-called law or whatever, and you come onto my stream and you bitch about it. If I ask you, did you vote? Okay, and you're like at the legal age and stuff, and you say yes, you can bitch and complain all you want. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. Okay, hold on. Let me just get this out real quick. This is serious. Okay, if you did not vote, and I ask you, did you vote, and you say no, and you're eligible to, I don't want to hear a goddamn word coming out of your mouth. And I'm not being mean. I'm not saying I'm gonna, you know, harass you, but I just don't, you know, you have no right to sit here and say that. Okay?
Uh-huh.
It's called Matt's Barbecue Foot Massage. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. Jones Barbecue Foot Massage. It's youtube.com/SolusMP.
Or did we do?
Ooh, a gorger over at, what's it called? Salty.
Solus and P.
Look, guys, I'm just saying, okay, Mia, Heather, whoever, I know you two are 18 years old, anybody else, if you're eligible to vote, okay, and you did not vote, and you come on my stream bitching and complaining about whatever, okay, I don't want to hear it. You have no reason to be complaining, okay? Go vote. And it's probably too late right now, so I don't know what to tell y'all, but come on, you know, cooperate with me. I love all of y'all, but I don't want to hear a peep about whatever. I learned this from my teacher, right? Back in high school when I was in my senior year. No, I was actually in my junior year. Matt, if you're good at cooking, you could start a barbecue place. Just saying, I'm very good at cooking, dude. Listen, the thing is, okay, I just want y'all to be smart with how you choose to do stuff. I don't want it to be another Reggie situation where he compared me to a Trump supporter just because of the color of my skin and, you know, the whole wearing the white hat thing. I found that a little bit disrespectful. I don't get pissed off about that stuff. I don't care if you say racist jokes. I don't care if you know, make 9/11 jokes. I don't care if you do whatever. I personally just want you guys to be wise. That's all. Okay? So let's have a good stream and let's look forward. I got a bunch of story times coming up and I'll talk to them in a bit, but let's
Look up SolusMatt.
No. Type in type in if you got a browser or something, go youtube.com. Well, I'm trying to tell him. YouTube.
I'll share the stream talk.
Okay.
Right now,
Okay.
So we don't have to go through
Yeah.
saying it.
youtube.com/SolusMatt. The return of Solus.
Thomas, just go to the link I sent you. Okay, good. Good boy.
Imagine if I hit that gas can.
Hit that little bell. And fart.
Hey Heather, I have a question for you. I know you're still on. Before me and you kind of had that time period where we didn't talk and stuff. Was Drew the guy that you said you said you were talking to Drew about the stream and stuff? Excuse me. What did you tell me about him before? Because he sounds so effing familiar. He really does. Oh no. You got what on you?
Sweats.
Sweats. All right, I'm on my way. Where are you, Slurpee?
No.
Wait, there's a rift here. I could take it.
Dang it! This man's so he's judging his teammate.
Drew is a girl? Oh, well, I'm embarrassed. Drew is a girl. Okay, I didn't know. I thought it was a guy. I heard the name Drew. Oh, I heard you told me that before. Drew is a girl. I think we talked about her. I'm stupid.
I stuck my nose I stuck my finger in my nose.
Is anybody else doing No Shave November? My beard, look at this, guys. It's not very visible on camera, okay, but you could kind of see the outline starting to grow in, where my dimple is too. And my mom even asked me this morning, she's like, you need to clean up your face a little bit. It's becoming scruffy on your neck. And I'm like, I'm gonna shave my neck, of course, but my beard has to stay. Absolutely not. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about, no. You women have to shave, unless you want to be masculine.
Me and Thomas have little mustaches.
That's dope. Grow your facial hair out as young as you can, because the girls your ages will love it. I'm just being real with y'all. When I was your guys' ages, dude, I had very, very little and kind of disgusting facial hair. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was disgusting.
So, like Harry Potter?
It was worse than Harry Potter. It was more like Connor McGee. It was terrible. It's awful.
What do you want to do? Oh yeah, after this you guys want to play some Marvel Knockout Trios?
Sure. I haven't played that. Sounds fun.
Okay, there goes my read book card.
Where did you land? Because I was so far away.
In either the log place or whatever.
The Lucky's Lodge or whatever it is. With all the planks.
Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I landed there. And a team of sweats snuck up on me. You boys wanna play some Among Us?
Is Among Us on PS4? I don't know if it is or not.
I wish.
That'd be so sick. I'd be streaming it so much.
It's only on PC and phone and tablet.
I've played one match of it on my phone and stuff, and I went by the name Coochie Man because that was, you know, all the hype. I was so bad at it. I got killed.
So me and Thomas were playing the other day. I got imposter 4 times in a row.
Wow.
And Thomas is like, look at that, people in the tablet looking like,
oh man.
And I kill him, and then he unmutes his mic, and I'm like, you know who you are who just killed me. I'm so mad at you. And then he mutes his mic again.
What the heck? Why does it say press to start?
Tommy, you still there? Okay.
I gotta turn my volume up.
Thomas has his mic is really low.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You guys, you don't mind if I do the story time stuff early, or do you want me to wait?
Wait.
Okay. There was somebody who came by here. I don't know where they went. They probably went into like Weeping Woods or somewhere, but they came here and then they came over by that lodge that's up there.
Sicko mode. Meatballs. Yeah, if everybody wants to go follow me and Thomas on TikTok, Fortnite is a meme and it'll kill any skin. This Thomas.
Oh my gosh, I'm worried I'm gonna get lasered out the eye. I don't know where these guys went.
Bomb.
Oh, they're right here. Yeah, no, you guys ain't getting me. I'm taking this rift. I'm out.
Who's Molly?
I've never tried Molly. I'd love to. Just kidding.
No, who is
Never.
she?
That's like a hardcore drug. I'm not sure.
I saw some humans here.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to rush them. It's a duo. They look like sweats.
If it's a Kenji skin
what the
that's
heck?
coming out of himself right now, yeah.
You guys are scaring my... Brett, you're... Oh my gosh.
What?
Where's the Molly, man? I'm trying to get high.
No.
If you talk on me, boy, you're gonna die. Hey, take this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
nah.
usually somebody username. In your stream.
No. Give me my minis. Come on, cooperate with me. I have an idea. I'm just gonna go.
I didn't know who she was. Sorry.
Yeah, these are. No, I can't say that on stream. It's disrespectful.
With 5-year-old chicken wings.
I might. Nah. I have an idea. Okay. Sorry, guys. I have to mute myself because they're talking so much. And I'm barely getting to talk to you guys, so. Let's see. I was oh, what the heck? This isn't reloaded. I was, I gotta mute myself on my stream. Okay, really? Oh. I guess I'll just sit in here. So, Molly, I'm sorry, but they're kids, okay? They don't understand, okay? So, I'm sorry, Molly, if they kind of creeped you out or whatever. Believe me, I'm creeping myself. Anyways, the point is that I'm trying to make here is, these guys don't want me to do story time right now, so it's gonna happen a little later. I might actually go do solos because I do have a lot that I want to talk about, and it's gonna get late. And I'm not gonna wait just because of, you know, people don't want to, hear them. It's my stream, so we'll give it 20-ish minutes. Okay, so we got 47 minutes in. We'll give it maybe 20-ish minutes, and if I have to go do solos to talk about that stuff, I will. Other than that, let's just enjoy. I have to keep them muted. They talk so much, and it's okay. It's okay. They're kids, and they need to talk to each other for communication, for Fortnite and stuff. But I have no mute button, and I keep getting interrupted. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. So, cook some of these while we're at it. What the? Whoops. Actually, let's do this. Let's just.
Cannot hear you in the game.
Yes, because I'm in party chat. I had to mute you guys. You guys keep talking over me, so I'm like, hey. Plus, I might have to go do solos because people want to hear, you know, the story times and stuff, and you know, I don't want to wait all night just because, whatever. What's up with the So that's a jetpack. Ugh, dude, look at this loser. Oh my gosh.
I am sorry, it is just one of my best friends and we like to
No,
mess
it's okay,
around.
Brett. It's okay, but people want to hear the story times and stuff. There's a reason why I named it story time stream. I'm applying pressure to this guy. I want to make sure that I kill him. Really, Charlie? Get in. Come on. Oh, it's Emily. Hey, how you doing? Okay. Don't be sorry, Brett. It's okay. I'm gonna let you guys talk while I talk to my stream and stuff. And as a matter of fact, I am actually gonna go rush these kids. That's cap. Do you guys see that controller drift? Fuck this controller. Analog drift, whatever it is. Don't be doing that. Okay, so he's right there. God dang it, I missed all my shots.
LOL in Claymore ran. First chest I opened.
Pump shotgun. Nice. So what do I do? I mean, it's a 1v2 and these guys are sweats. What are my options? I have none. Knock it off, Charlie! God damn it, I'm trying to play. Get in, come on, come on, come on, come on! Get in! Okay, he literally, I opened the door and... In a minute. He literally sits at the door and does nothing. I'm like trying to make him come in. Oh god, it's a 1v1. Alright, he's right there. Stop doing controller drift, you fucking jackass. Go ahead, open it. I'm gonna boogie bomb you the second you start building up. Yep. Oh. I can't hit him. Oh my hell! I boogie bombed myself! I can't. Oh my god. What the hell is happening? I can't build. I told you guys I'm not a sweat. I'm not used to building. Oh. Got him. It took long enough for a second there. I literally couldn't hit the guy. Okay, now I can unmute. Good lord. Hello?
Dude.
That was so difficult. I can't build.
That was random, dude. But yeah, let's play some of that arena
Oh my gosh.
or that knockout or whatever. The marble knockout.
First game of the day. One.
Yeah.
Hey, coming to stop by and good night. I like the stream too. Thanks for coming on, Coco Panda. It's good to see you. My Wi-Fi just crashed. That's me every day. Not gonna lie. Oh my lord.
You wanna wear Arachne?
Oh wait. You go ahead and do that. I'm gonna wear Solus or Solus. Side ups. Hold on. Go ahead.
I'm gonna. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
No. You first. Let's go do Marvel Knockout.
I'm so glad I got this pack because now I'll actually have something to wear for arena. Because my trio is always like, put on a skin that's purple, and they put on like a dark bomber or something, and I'm like, I don't have one.
What was I gonna say? I kind of butchered myself.
And put you can kick Thomas. I think his mom called him for his dad called him for his dino chicken nuggies.
Oh, speaking of getting dino chicken nuggies, dude, I was shopping today, right? And just getting. Do you want to do Marvel Knockout or do you want to do duos again?
Duos again. Hopefully, I can stay alive this time.
No, you're good. You're good. Well, you land at the sweaty spots. I was going to shop today right after I got done at Starbucks working on stuff. I'll tell this Starbucks story later. So guys, you know, I said give it 20 minutes. So don't leave. Just have patience. Okay, we're just gonna play. So I go to Starbucks today, and I was so, or Smith's today, you know, after Starbucks and stuff, I was so tempted to get Dino Chicken Nuggets. And I'm 18 years old, or turning 19, and I've lost so much weight, and I've done so good going so long without fatty acid chicken nuggets and stuff. Oh man, I had to turn down Dino Chicken Nuggets for freaking what's it called? What's it called? The fry. Oh, what the heck is it called? The fryer, the thing, the air fried chicken nuggets and stuff. Because Pineapple Brat, for those of you who know who she is, she's that, you know, workout girl. I used to actually be friends with her boyfriend Alex. Such a sick dude. He is ripped. Okay, he could tear a demon in half. Okay, so. And they were talking about air fried chicken nuggets. So I go shopping in Smith's and stuff, and I'm like, man, I want to get some of those, you know, air fried. All of a sudden, I look in the chicken nugget section. Dino chicken nuggets. Don't do it, Matthew. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're grabbing them. You put that back. You put that back. There's John Wick sitting down the aisle about to assassinate you the moment you set that crap in your cart. You're 2 inches away from putting it in the cart. And the guilt kicked in. Ugh, I had to put them back. It's disgusting. I know. I shouldn't be streaming. I shouldn't even be alive for doing that. It was the most illegal thing I've ever done. I'm getting sold on the black market. I mean, I really am.
What?
I'm dead. All because I put back some chicken nuggets.
Oh, did you see the Lachlan skin?
Pardon?
Did you see the Lachlan skin? And when you go to compete, Lachlan's pickaxe.
I saw the skin, yeah.
He's so excited.
Twitter, actually.
On the video. Maybe it's both on Ready Up and Ready Up again because it won't work. Yeah, let's go.
Why does it say loading content 100%? Just load.
Mia, it's actually Dino Chicken Nuggies. Okay? Not nuggets, it's nuggies. Right.
Oh, that was a roast. Hold on.
What is the code?
Paris Thomas, what's the code? What code? I'll tell you the code to making this game work. It's 1-800 what's happening, because this game is not loading. What the heck?
Dude, you think you're doing a live game or something?
No, we're not doing a live game at all. Unless you want to stream snipe us, but eh. Alright, hold on. Where's he at? I'm inviting you again. It's so stupid, it won't even work. Send you an invite.
That was meant to stream snipers. Like, straight up stream type snipe.
That's what I was gonna say. And by the way, if you type this on that YOLO, I did a YOLO yesterday, and somebody asked me, why do you like Synapse so much? It's a lame skin. And I said like, well, it screams Solus right over her. I mean, look at Solus Prime, right? She, the girl with the forge, right? Optimus Prime's like sister, or whatever. I'm sitting here dumbfounded because people talk shit on this skin all the time, and I'm like, dude, she's green. She's got freaking the glasses, which match Solus Prime. She's got the outfit, which is it's like so sick.
I told us we're not doing live games.
I see it. I don't know how to do. Do I stream? No, this is a rerun. 6:58.
It's 7:57.
Me playing with him.
I was like, yeah, I'd tell him. Dude, I made him!
You did? Nice.
Yeah. Alright, this time, Doom. Maybe.
I have an idea. Go go dude instead, man. I'm gonna try an area, and I'm gonna see.
Dude, we were talking from
who.
Dino Chicken Nuggies.
How?
And man just comes out middle of nowhere. What's the code?
Yeah.
We're talking about Dino Chicken Nuggies, dude.
Okay, you go Doom's domain. I'm gonna go to a safe place, and we're gonna see how long we last. To prove my point that I made yesterday, people.
I land at sweaty spots?
Not really that. I mean, I land at sweaty spots too, so.
I just totally cheated.
That's okay, you can land outside, but you could go wherever. I'm just gonna test this. Oh, this kid really is not about to go to this dark area. It's a bot.
Whoever. Macy! I'll play with you in a minute. No.
Look at that analog drift. What the heck?
Mace. What? I'll join you in a second. I'll play with you in a minute, okay? No, you won't. I did promise you I was gonna play with you, so I need to do that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you totally forgot. Okay, I'll send you an invite in a second. I'll join. I'm watching Don until y'all get out. Ah, that's dumb. I don't know who I'm watching.
Brett, why do you hate your sister so much?
I don't. I never said I did.
You treat her like it.
That is Mr. Doom. He's fighting Doom. He just killed Doom. He just killed Dr. Doom. Well, you have that skin, Baba? Yeah. Are you by the Doom section? Yeah. I bought it with my remote. Did you just put the test? And I just started. that? There was a drumlet. Well. Alright. I'm gonna go play with my sister.
Okay, this guy really just tried self-promoting in chat.
Is he ready?
This guy really just self-promoted in my chat. I hit him, but wow, what a dude. I made a point yesterday about self-promoting.
Bubba, I'm gonna do it. I'm putting in the timeout.
Well, okay. You and your friend did it. Well, at least it wasn't as bad as a YouTube.
I can buy it. Can I buy Toasty? I already bought it. Can I see? Leave and I'll send me an invite. Look what I just got, Bubba. Look. It is like a new emote.
Let's go.
I'll see you later, dude.
It's all good. Okay, we could get started with story time. So, I don't know how many people are watching right now. Okay. But earlier
Sorry.
No, you're good. I thought you left. No, somebody else is here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be sick. So earlier today I was at Starbucks, right? And I walk in and there's this college girl, right? And I'm sitting here, you know, I sit down or whatever, and I immediately, I know this when I see it, okay? I go in, and my spot that I like to sit at is right next to the window, right? Where it's closest to the, you know, the window, so I could just, you know, see who's coming in and whatever, you know, just kind of sit there and chill, right? Mm-hmm. And I go sit down, and there's this one guy who's an obnoxious dude sitting in my spot, and I'm like, okay, hey dude, you know, whatever, I don't pay attention to him, don't talk to him, whatever, okay? And he's sitting there moaning and groaning. He's an old dude too, he's older, okay? And I don't mind him and stuff. I go sit down on the backside of the what's it called? What's it called? What is it called? The cafe. That's the word. I'm having a brain fart right now. Go sit on the backside of the cafe, right? And this girl is sitting on the other side, right? Now this is a college girl. She looks around 19, 20, so around my age, right? And I see, I don't know why, but she looks a little bit familiar, right? Looks a little bit familiar, whatever. Okay, what the heck?
I'm gonna join my brothers.
Oh, that's Brett's sister. I was like, what? Hey, what's up, Kevin? So, anyways, I go to see, I go sit down or whatever, you know, yada yada yada. This is freaking Brett's sister. He's oh my gosh, that's funny. I go sit down on the other side of the cafeteria, right? And here.
I'm gonna.
Okay, Brett's sister thinks that I'm talking to her. I'm talking to my stream. What? So I'm sitting down, and this girl gives me the look, okay? Like the cute look, like, hey, you're cute. She looks at me for like 5 entire seconds, and she has her mask on, eyes open a little bit more than, you know, like this or whatever, and she's looking at me or whatever, and I smile, and she smiles back. So I'm like, hey, you know, whatever. I sit down and all, and I go working on my... Move. This freaking analog drift is gonna drive me nuts. So anyways, I go to sit down and everything, and this girl looks at me and you know, she smiles or whatever, and I'm like, hey, you know, whatever, smile back. And as the time's going by, right, I ever so slowly, I'm working on my illustrations. I'm working on my illustrations and all. And every so now and then, I'm looking up at this, at this girl, and I'm looking around, and I'm just, taking my mind off of, the illustrations and stuff, give my eyes a break, and I see her staring at me every single time, and then she looks away immediately, like immediately, right? Yeah, I swear to God, kid. Really, dude? There can't be anything else in the way but a tree. I can't see! There's a player behind me too. Leave me alone, bot. Ugh, this is a real player. Here we go. Alright, cool your jets, love. It's not a hate crime. Alright. So anyways, I go and I'm sitting down and I'm, whatever. And I look up every single time. I'm looking up at this girl. She's staring at me, right? And it's not like creepy stare. It's just she's just looking at me, right? Now, I don't care if you stare at me. I don't care if unless you're a guy, then what the hell are you looking at? But if you're a girl, I don't care, because that's different. Whatever. So I'm trying to catch. Oh, I'm trying to catch this girl off guard. I'm like working and stuff, and then I'll glance up and immediately glance back down at my computer and stuff. She's definitely looking at me. What is this analog drift? Cut the shit. Where's this bot? Oh, he's right there.
Playing with my sister because I told her I would.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Brett. It's okay. Crap, I picked up the wrong gun. Hey, leave me alone. Stop it. Stop. Really? Really? So, I don't know why, but somebody comes in and they're talking to the barista, right? And well, they're talking to the barista or whatever, and I am not paying attention to the conversation that this barista is having with whoever, right? And stuff. And I could hear in the background, they're talking about like family and why they moved up to Utah, etc., just typical stuff that Utahns talk about. And I'm sitting here just working on my stuff, and all of a sudden this old dude who sits in my spot, right? He like, what the heck? He yells out loud. What the heck did he say? It was so weird. He yells out loud, "Hey!" And me and this girl look at each other, right? And we're directly across each other. I mean, she looks at me, I look at her, and then she looks over at the dude, and there's a wall in front of me, and I'm like, whatever. And he yells to the barista something along the lines of, second cousin marriage is illegal or something, and like the barista laughs or whatever, and he must have said a joke or whatever. It was the weirdest comment and stuff, right? And the girl's laughing, and I'm sitting there, she's got her mask on, she's laughing, it's cute or whatever, and I'm sitting there like, man, what the hell? Well, I'm trying to decrypt what the heck this guy said, so I start laughing. I'm like, second cousin marriage is illegal? Oh, say less. So, so she's, whatever, and stuff. And I swear, for the next how many minutes was it? It was a while. It was like 30 minutes. I counted this, and you guys won't believe me when I say the number, okay? I counted this for the next 30 minutes. I'm sitting here, and I catch this girl looking at me 13 times. And I know, you're thinking, well, Matthew, that's a lot. That's a lot. She didn't like you didn't count 13 times. You're making this up. Yeah, she did. Are you kidding me? Oh, you fucking bitch. You gotta be kidding me. I'm actually so mad right now. I can't build. I just can't build. I can't build. What the hell? So anyways, I see this girl I catch her looking at me, staring at me 13 times, right? And every time, almost every time, every time when she looks at me and I glance up at her, she looks away. And she's sketching something, right? She had her computer on and stuff, sketching, whatever, you know. And it is so weird. It's so weird. I'm like, does she like me or whatever? You know, I'm like, what's going on? You know. And eventually, I get up and it's time for me to go or whatever, right? And I'm getting ready to go, go get something to eat and go, catch my bus. And I get up and I pack my stuff up or whatever, and I'm not kidding. The entire time I'm putting my stuff away, she's kind of just lingering, like eyes lingering on me here and there, right? Just kind of looking at me. And I catch her out the corner of my eye. Kind of weird, you know? And I'm sitting here, just getting my stuff packed up and all, right? And when I get up, I put my laptop in my bag or whatever, zip it up, put it on, right? Put my backpack on, etc., etc. She waves at me, right? So I get up, and I put my thing on, and she's looking at me, and I look at her, and at this point I'm like, okay, something's good, she recognizes me and we've met somewhere, or she likes me, or she's an assassin trying to, waiting for the perfect moment to strike, okay? I may or may not be serious. So anyways, she waves at me. I get up, and I glance at her, and she, hi, whatever. And she's smiling, waving at me. She's got her mask on, so I see her smiling and stuff. She goes, whatever. And I wave back. I'm like, have a good day. And she's like, you too, whatever. And it was so weird because she sounded like she sounded like she liked me. And I'm not trying to be that guy. She legitimately said, she was like, you too, whatever. She was like 19, 20, right? So here's the kicker, right? Not a long time ago, it was a while back. This barista actually quit. I don't know why. Her name was Trista. There used to be a barista at Starbucks who I would go and see every day. Go and get Starbucks, right? And she would be there almost every day. So this girl named Trista who worked there, great barista, gorgeous girl, very gorgeous, right? She was only around 20-ish, right? I was 17, 18-ish. Super cute girl. Oh my gosh, fucking adored her. Okay, and she was older than me. And I remember when I asked her, I was just turned 18, and she said she's 19, turning 20 soon and stuff. So it's been a while. And this girl, for the longest time, holy crap, what's with all the cuss words? For the longest time, this girl would give me my drink, and then she'd give me like a smaller, cuter drink of the same thing, right? And you guys don't get ahead of me, okay? Some of you might know what that means, okay? She gives me this cuter drink, right? Whatever. And stuff every single time I go there. And I'm getting a what is that backlink? Oh. I'm getting a mocha cookie crumble frappuccino. I'm getting an iced caramel macchiato. I'm getting a caramel spiced mocha. She gets it on the spot every single time, like every time. Hey, how you doing, Trista? She's like, hey, how you doing? Whatever and stuff. And she I'd be like, hey, I want to get a mocha cookie crumble or whatever. She's like, okay, yeah. And she makes it, she like put extra everything in there. Mwah, chef's favorite. Perfect. Woo! It makes an old man turn on, brother. It was like that type of Starbucks, right? It was so good. And she would always give me like this smaller drink, right? And one day she even like gave me like a super huge cup of it, like my mocha cookie crumble. And she tells me, she's like, hey cutie, like I couldn't fit it together because we're running out of large cups, and I asked for a medium or something like that. And she was like, I couldn't fit it in the right cups, so I ended up just giving you a big one. You don't have to pay extra. It's okay. Whatever. It's on the house. Yada yada yada. She said that type of stuff. And I was so freaking flattered, right? And I was like, thank you so much. And she was like, of course, anything for you. And I'm like, whoa. Whoa. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting, you know, this was a while back, and I'm sitting here like, okay, something's definitely going on. Okay, this isn't just no, you know, spring or spraying. This is uniqueness, right? She's like, anything for you, and you know, whatever. And I'm like, have a good day. And she's like, you too, whatever. I go sit down, yada yada yada. And I figured it out today, right? This girl looked so familiar. This girl looked so familiar, right? And I'm almost positive, on God, I am so almost positive that this girl was that barista. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what if it was? And if it was, I am so effing mad at myself. Why are you mad, Matthew? Why are you mad? Because I didn't say hi to her. And for the longest time, I didn't realize why she was getting me free drinks and like a free smaller drink and all. Like she would just give me this stuff constantly. And I told my mom about this all the time. I'm like, this girl like is giving me free drinks. What does it mean? And she said, well, she might like you. So I started doing research. I was like, why am I getting a free drink like every single time? Like am I a rewards member and I don't even know it, or you know what's going on? You know. And oh my gosh, like she's gave me this stuff, and eventually, like I never asked her, but I started asking around with the other baristas and stuff. You know, this one guy who used to work there named Tyler, right? I called him Ty, and I was pretty good friends with this guy. He's a great dude, muscular guy. He's a pretty cool guy. He quit before Trista quit and stuff. Anyways, I go up to Ty and I'm like, hey dude, like, you know, what do you know, what's going on with Trista and stuff? And I'm asking him, I'm like, why does she give me free drinks? Because every day I come in here and ask for, like, you know, whatever, she makes it spot on. Like, she goes the extra mile, and she's like making like drinks that are like really good, or like really good and stuff, but at the same time she gives me an extra one. And Ty says, yeah, she thinks you're like smoking hot. And I'm like, really? And he's like, this was a while back. This was like around when I was dating Kayleigh, right? And you know, she's seen me with Kayleigh and stuff, so something's obviously going on. And people want to know. He tells me this was one day when I went in and stuff, and she wasn't on her shift. It was just Ty, and he's like, yeah, she thinks you're smoking hot. And I'm like, wait, what? Really? Because this was new to me. I was like, you know, I've never gotten free drinks from a barista and all. She's like, yeah, she thinks you're smoking hot. And I'm asking some more, you know, I'm sitting there having a conversation with him and stuff, right? From what I can remember, I asked him, I was like, wait, so does she know my name? And he's like, yeah, she knows your name. You guys follow each other on Instagram, for what she tells me. And I was like, really? You know, and I remember one of those hours, I remember I like looked her up on Instagram and stuff, and I wasn't following her, but she was following me and whatever. And he's telling me all this stuff about how she's talked about me, and like, you know, it might sound stalkerish, right? But it was actually kind of cute. Well, she was gorgeous, right? And I was like, you know, I was dating Kayleigh at the time, and you know, I'm not gonna cheat. But at the same time, like I really thought a lot about you know, like what this barista was doing. You know, like she was really going the extra mile. Like it was attractive. Like it was so attractive. Like, you know, she was literally like going the extra mile just to make me like extra fucking like Starbucks and stuff. And I'm sitting here asking Ty, I'm like, dude, is that even right? Like, can she do that? And he's like, oh yeah, they can do that. You know, it's on the house. And I'm like, well, should I pay extra? Like, I feel bad for her. Like I feel bad for her making that stuff for me. And he's like, no, don't. That'll be like you know, that's kind of a turn off and stuff. And I'm like, okay. You know, I'm taking notes because, you know, I have a girlfriend and stuff. And, you know, at the time, I don't want to get into this, but at the time, you know, things aren't going so good between me and Kayleigh. When were they ever? But, you know, and I told Kayleigh about this girl. She hated her. She hated her so much. You know, whatever. You know, grouchy, you know, and whatever, and she loved, you know, whatever, and I'm just sitting here just dumbfounded because no girl has ever gone the extra mile, let alone a Starbucks girl who, you know, the Starbucks girls are very extremely attractive, gorgeous looking girls. So I'm sitting here today on the bus and I'm watching Transformers the last night, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why in the bloody hell did she look so familiar? And even with a mask on, and why did, you know, like she looked like she lost weight and stuff, like she looked, you know, like skinny, and she, you know, like kind of fit actually, she looked really good. Thinking to myself, I'm like, hey, don't be shooting at me. I'm sitting here thinking like, man, like, I should have said hi to her, you know, I should have whatever. Because if I knew it was her, I'd literally go up to her and just be like, how you doing, you know, whatever, and you know, whatever, and she, I'm like, what the heck, Matt, like, come on, bro, like, idiot, you know, I'm pissed off with myself about it, because I was like, I could have just went up to her and just said like, hey, how you doing, or whatever, been a nice guy, you know, and she was sitting in the cafeteria just minding her own business and stuff, and she was, you know, and then I walk in and she starts giving me googly eyes and stuff, and I'm like, what is this foreign knowledge that I haven't learned? You know? Gosh. Like, what the heck, you know? So, anyways, it was so whack, and when that guy yelled something like, what was it? Come on, Matt, get your words out. What was it? It was something along the lines of, second cousin marriage is illegal or whatever. I was like, what the hell? Like, this guy flat out yelled it, and everybody, it was just me, her, and this guy, and we were all looking out, and everybody in the main area where you know, they get surfed and all, looking at this guy like, you all right? You know, he yelled, hey, like it was kind of scary and stuff. I'm like, what? So, man, weird, low key. So I'm so pissed off with myself because, look, I'm not looking for a girlfriend right now, like, to you know, like, go serious with, because I want to work up to that, and I know that lots of girls that I'm talking to know that and understand that, okay? So even if I did go up to her and be like, Trista, right? And she, you know, like, hey, or whatever, I'm not gonna, you know, start putting on the moves and start trying to hit on her and get her number and all that stuff, right? I'd probably just go up to her and you know, just be casual and stuff. And I know that she was like staring at me too. Hey Thomas, she was like staring at me and like really looking at me. And I caught her looking 13 times. I counted it every time. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to see if this works. Okay. And I swear to God, I made her so embarrassed, I think, because like she looked away so fast. It was whack. It was whack. You know? I'm like, man, you know? Anyways. So she was in there, you know, doing her work and stuff, and she had her computer out. She had like a stack of books. She was sketching something on a piece of paper, you know, whatever, and it was pretty cool. I was working on illustrations and actually had to take a couple phone calls. Wait, the internet connection quality is currently not sufficient enough to broadcast gameplay. Can you guys see? Wait, is stream loading? Guys, comment if stream's loading. It just told me that the internet is not broadcasting the gameplay. Can you guys see stream? Oh crap. Maybe stream cut off. No, bro. Hello? Nobody's typing. Oh my hell.
MHN.
I'm kind of pissed off right now. Nobody's... Well, what the hell? Anyways, I'm just gonna talk, and if nobody hears it, so be it. But yeah, she
My internet is crashing, but I can see stream now.
yeah, well, my internet's crashing too. It's bizarre. I'm like, what the heck? yeah, she was just working on her stuff, and I'm thinking, like, what if this was that barista and all? Oh, hello there. Actually. So what do you guys think about that? I mean, Heather, I know you Snapchat me. I'll go check it in just a second. Let me either get to cover or get out of this fight. Ugh. Can't hit him. There's a guy about to land on me. Here, you come with me. We gotta go. Let's see, where else are we gonna hit? Oh, hey. Right there. Somebody just broke something. I can't. No, no, no. I can't get in his car. What the hell is this? I will attack my brother. Calm down, my brother. Loser. I can't get in. Leave me alone. Oh, for fuck's sake. He's got the Iron Man things too. Oh, what the? Let me in here. Go ahead, open it. I'll clap you. Oh, shoot, I wasn't quick to the punch. I got so cocky right there. I should have hit a headshot, but I didn't. I missed. Oh man, I'm probably gonna get chewed out. Man, I got so cocky right there. I'm pissed at myself. What do you mean? Autumn, to answer that here, no, and I'm confused why you think that. If you're referring to the part where I said, what's it called? What did I say? I can't remember. It was. Oh, when I said that I need, you know, like the talking to girls and they know that I don't want to rush in anything and whatever. Like that doesn't mean that I'm talking to other girls to like. That's so confusing. I shouldn't be talking about it on stream. That's very disrespectful of me. Well, I just lost a subscriber. Oh my gosh. Hey, quick question. What's up? Speak up. Come on. Get it out. I don't understand what you're saying. And Well, that was a mood killer. Just so I can see his stream. Yeah. So anyways, I guess I'll shut up about the whole thing, but yeah. Damn, that just got manipulated. Not manipulated? Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, it got a different direction, but it wasn't manipulation. Truly disturbing. Spencer Wall. Ooh. Here's the thing, though. I haven't seen this specific girl in Starbucks, like, in the cafe since she quit. So I highly doubt that I'm ever going to, you know, like, see her again, necessarily, because I go in there every day. I've never seen her in there, literally. Like, literally, I haven't seen her in there, like, since she quit. It's kind of crazy. I gotta go to the bathroom and pee real quick. Maybe I could put the replay on and you guys can watch. I gotta pee so bad. Well, actually, I gotta there's something else, but I'm not gonna say. Play. And I actually might go say hi to my mom real quick. We might be having an early stream tonight. Charlie? He's behind me. I'll be back, okay? I'm gonna go and fix some shit. So go ahead and watch this game. Enjoy it.
Where's Matt?
I'm back. That was treacherous. Not gonna say what it was, but holy shit. Pardon my French. Who's watching right now? Where's Matt? Zach, are you still on here? Zach Merck. Dude, why don't you ever come on my why don't you ever come hang out, or not hang out, come play or duos, bro? I mean, you used to play all the time. If you're still on here, type something. It's a pickaxe I could use. Oh, man. Yo. This got a new style today. That's sick. Zach, are you still on here? So mad. I would have asked him to play duos. Excuse me. Is anybody on here?
Welcome back, our Holy Father Matthew.
Oh, God. Anything but a Holy Father. Anything but a father. Or maybe I am. To Charlie, the world destroyer. Hold on. This won't load. I've been sitting here all night trying to figure this out. Hi. Come on, man. Should I keep doing story time? Because I've got a good one. I remember. I wonder where everybody's at. Slimy, Loco, Kevin, Brett. He's playing with his sister. Actually, I forgot he's playing with his sister. Anybody? I have the invisible axe of truth.
Yay.
You both are here, that's good. Legend has it nobody else will be able to get this axe. It's the invisible axe. No mod, no joke, no scam. Where's Galactus? There he is, he's in the clouds to the left. He's a-coming. Impact is imminent. Oh my goodness,
Oh my God.
she's here. Do you want to play? She didn't hear me. Oh, my ex is no longer invisible. Oh, she disconnected. Wait, hello? Hi.
I didn't mean to. I've never like played with somebody, so I was messing with buttons.
It is. Oh man, it's being a pain.
Yeah, it stopped for a good 5 minutes.
Really? That's tough. You've never played with anybody?
Well,
Yes, please do tell.
with my friend's sister.
Says Mia says yes, please do tell. Okay, I guess I'll tell the story now because Heather, you get front row seats, and who else? Anybody else on here? Zach, if you're in the comments, I really need you to talk, dude. I need to talk to you. And if you are, I need you to type. Jay doesn't play anymore, but I miss you, dude. We used to do, so for anybody who happened to see his comment, Zach is somebody who I used to do tournaments with. We did Call of Duty Advanced Warfare back in 2013 through 2015. We won 2 down in Salt Lake. It was pretty dope. He's a jack, though. Alright, so this story time took place with my last ex. I shouldn't say last ex. It was more like the worst ex that I'll ever date. She was absolute garbage. Made me feel awful. No offense, whoever this girl is. But she and I, this was when we were around our starting months of dating. Yeah, it's actually. Our message is lagging, or is it just me? It's most likely my stream. My stream's kind of bugging out a little bit. Oh, bolt action sniper rifle. So me and this girl, I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to be disrespectful, even though she did really hurt me. I'm not gonna go that route. Stop pandering, dude. Talk. Okay, here we go. So, me and this girl went to Walmart. Now, not to make this a long story, but I live right down the street from a Walmart, just like a minute and a half away. It's a quick jog. And it's super convenient. And we went driving that night around and stuff. And, she was, just kind of having fun. We were getting to know each other really well and stuff. And we'd been dating for well over a month now. And we were just just vibing and stuff. And she actually was vaping and stuff and doing stupid crap that I really didn't care about at the time because, I don't really was talking and stuff. And she was vaping and whatever. And we're in this parking lot for an hour just listening to, okay, there's a player on me, to Whit Lowry. I don't know if you guys have heard him. He's a great, ow! Oh, I could have hit that guy. He had a purple pump. No wonder why he killed me so well. We're sitting in the parking lot, and all of a sudden, her car starts turning off and on and off, right? And her music's kind of bugging out, and we're like, "What's going on? What's going on? Are you running out of gas or whatever?" And she checks the light, half a tank of gas and stuff. I am not wearing this skin again. Bad luck skin. She had gas and stuff. And I'm sitting here thinking okay, what's going on? All of a sudden, car shuts off, and we're kind of panicking because we're about we're actually a 45-minute walk from her house. And we're sitting in here and we're kind of panicking and stuff. She's trying to start her car, nothing, and whatever. And kind of panicking and stuff, and we're thinking okay, well, what do we do? Her not to get on another tangent again, but her parents are at home, and she had a curfew. Okay, so we're both 17 at the time, and she had a curfew because her parents were super overprotective. She smoked weed like crazy. She drank. She did all the bad stuff from here to, she did the devil's lettuce is what they called it here in Utah, right? Now hers wasn't like mine. Like mine is medical, so it's perfect, like respective and stuff. She did like really bad weed, and she actually at one point did acid and all that bad crap. And oh my gosh, we were sitting in there, and I'm like, well, why don't you just call her, why don't you just call your mom? She could come and get us. So she texts her mom. She's like, well, Mom, the car is, the battery died. And her mom, calls her, and she's on speaker, and she's like, what happened? And whatever. She's like, well, the battery died. The battery died? We're not coming out to get you. And I'm sitting here like, what do you expect her to do? Like, I can just walk home. It's like a minute and a half walk. You kidding me? And she's sitting, we're sitting here panicking a little bit, yada yada yada. I'm like, what do you expect her to do? Like, I didn't tell her this, but I was like, I'm thinking in my head, what do you expect her to do? Do you expect her just to sit here in the Walmart parking lot, sit here and rot in the freezing freaking cold? It's 20 degrees outside. My nipples are hard as ice, and she's sitting here vaping and stuff, like relaxing. I'm sitting here panicking. So her dad, and I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna lie, but her dad was a bit of a strict, excuse my language, but a head ass, and very strict dude. Boneheaded type guy. Okay, I respect this dude, but not completely, because of how kind of angry he used to get and stuff. Okay, not to go on another tangent, but when I become a father, that's if I become one, because good night, look at me. But when I become a father, I'm going to make sure the number one thing that I never, and I mean ever do, is unnecessarily or even come close to just blowing my anger off on my kids. In my opinion, that is like that's just stupid. Okay, I grew up with, my dad was the most loving man I will ever meet. Oh wait, her mic cut out. What the heck? Oh, you're good. Sorry. My dad was so loving from the time I knew him, and it kind of hit me like all these years, just like I need to be like my dad. I am never gonna yell at my kids. I'm never gonna be, if I yell at them, it's gonna have to be for something bad. And it's going to have to like be an encouraging reason. I'm not going to sit here and yell at my kids just because, they get a bad grade on a test. Gee golly shucks. I get bad grades all the time back in middle or high school and stuff. For God's sake. So her dad was a head ass and a really knuckleheaded type guy. Now I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, if I see her dad having to come out here to jumpstart her car, he's going to be pissed. We're sitting in here, and eventually her mom concedes, and it's like, okay, we're gonna come and jumpstart your car, but you have to come home. We're sitting in there. We got Wendy's earlier before we, the car ended up just completely heart attacking itself, and we're sitting here having our Wendy's, just talking or whatever, and we're freezing our asses off. I'm talking so much, I'm actually having a heart palpitation. So we're waiting for her mom and dad, and we're thinking it's her mom that's coming, because her mom said she was coming. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Her mom and dad come. Oh, brother. Her dad is driving the car, and I'm sitting here, and in my mind, I'm just a scared little kid. I'm like, okay, oh no. Oh no, he's gonna be pissed. He's either gonna yell at me, or he's gonna yell at her, or he's gonna yell at both of us, and I'm walking home tonight. And I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about walking home. It's only a minute and a half walk. I'm out. So anyways, they pull up, open the hood of the car, and I decide, okay, I'm gonna distract. I'm gonna distract myself from the situation. I'm gonna clean out her car. So I grab the junk, I grab my crap, I take it into to the trash cans. I actually at one point go to the, not that this is important to pander a little bit, but I go into Walmart and get myself a drink, go to the bathroom. I'm trying to stay away from her dad because he looks like he is pissed, and I come back. I come back and she whispers to me, we're sitting in the car, her dad's jump starting her car, and she whispers to me, she leans over, she's like, babe, he is pissed. Look at him. And I look out the window. Woo! I saw the fear of God on this guy, dude. It was so scary. It looked like his beard was frowning. And this guy was so angry, and he didn't say anything the entire time. He's staring at the freaking battery down like he's about to murder it. And I'm lightheaded. It was so... Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking about this makes me just so lightheaded. I was so scared. I was like, dude, whatever you do, Matt, by the glory of God, do not talk to this guy. Okay, I gotta relax. Oh man. I'm just sitting here just freaking out a little bit. I'm just like, man. So anyways, I'm sitting in the car and I'm relaxing and stuff. Man, I'm having heart palpitations like crazy. Holy crap, I'm trying to catch my breath. I'm talking so fast. Okay, so God, you know, damn heart disease. Anyways, smoker. Just kidding. Never smoked a day in my life. Excuse me. So, all right, I gotta calm down. That was really. So we're sitting in this car, and she's telling me, she's like, yeah, he was pissed. He's talking and stuff. And oh my God, for the rest of the night, we're just sitting there. It took a while. She dropped me off at my house. Hey, goodbye. Have a good night. Whatever, you know. And oh man, it was so just. All right, I gotta take a minute. I am so lightheaded right now from how freaking fast I was talking. It was so scary. I'm sitting in that car thinking to myself, I'm like, we're in the fresh hole of hell because this guy is outside changing the battery. He looks pissed off to the bone. I don't know why either. It was late too. It was like 9:30. Like right now it's 8 o'clock at the exact, and it's pitch black outside, and it's around like November, the same time last year, and it's cold, it's grimy, it's a little bit snowy, there's frost, it's miserable outside. It is miserable. It's like Minnesota. It is cold, right? And we're sitting there just I'm praying to God. I'm like, I don't want to talk to this guy because I know he's gonna like he's not afraid to talk to me, you know. And me, you know, I'm like Happy Hogan trying to talk to Nick Fury. I'm scared shitless. So I'm sitting here, you know, just oh man, I'm telling her, I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna say her name, Kaylee. I'm like, Kaylee, I don't want to talk to your dad. Her mom, oh God, I should mention this. Her mom was so happy, so joyful. So, and I'm not being sarcastic. So happy. She was a sweetheart, you know. She was a super sweetheart, and she was so nice and stuff. And she was like, she comes up to the window, Kaylee, roll down the window or whatever. And we're like, hey, how you doing? She's like, how you guys doing? Are you vaping, Kaylee? You know, trying to embarrass her daughter and stuff. And she's like, excuse my language, but she's like, fuck yeah, and stuff. And I'm just like, whatever, you know, I don't vape, you know, I don't care about that stuff. So anyways, she's just, and I told her mom, I was like, listen, is so-and-so, you know, is her dad, you know, like, what's going on with him? Because Kaylee says she's pissed and he looks angry, and her mom is sitting there telling us, she's like, yeah, he's pretty pissed off because we were watching a movie and we were, you know, doing Netflix and stuff. So we both knew exactly, and these are some Mormon type people, so we know how special Netflix and chill is. So I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, no way, no. So I'm dying inside. I'm like, okay, so, oh man, I don't even. It was just the scariest. I don't even know. Anyways, I gotta go refill my water in a second. I don't know why, but the entire time I'm talking to everybody about when I say this. The entire time I was telling that story, I'm having a heart. So for those of you who don't know what a heart palpitation is, it's like a hiccup or a burp, but it's like in your it's inside of you, and it feels like your breath just catches away. Like it's so weird. It's it has to do if you have like really bad anxiety, or if you have like high blood pressure, or if you know, like heart disease. Usually you get that. If you have COVID, that's a symptom. I don't have COVID anymore, you know, whatever. But man, it's yeah. Oh, this was before me and you start talking. Oh, literally a week after again. Oh my gosh.
You had the coronavirus?
I had the COVID-19.
Oh my god, are you okay?
No, because then I got switched over to the COVID-20, and I don't even want to talk about that, man. I spent a day. It was like spending a day on Cybertron. It was terrible. No, I'm just playing. I'm not serious. No, but anyways, let me go refill my water. But that I remember that day. I don't know why, but it was so scary because this guy is a gruff dude too. He's only 5'10", right? And I was like, what, maybe 6'1", 6 foot. I was just a little bit taller than him. And he's not a muscular guy. He's just, you know, kind of broad. He's like me, broad shoulders, you know, like thin stomach, you know, whatever. So he looks kind of built, but he was having a little bit more of a gut and stuff. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, oh man, if I have to talk to this guy, I'm gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna have to straight face it. I'm gonna have to really, you know, kind of put up to the chase. I just picture it in your mind, guys. Just looking at this guy when he was changing like jumper cables and all. His face looked like pretend I have a big old mustache and a beard, right? Hey Addie, how you doing? Pretend. Look at my face in the face cam, okay? This is like pretend I have a big old mustache and a beard. He's changing the car like this. He's like, you know, I'm like, he's like. No, just kidding. So, it's terrible. Oh. I don't know why it was so scary. This guy just.
Oh, he sounds like my dad.
Oh man.
It's terrifying.
If your dad's intimidating, then welcome to my role on that night. It was intimidating. And I you know, I don't know why this happened, but. Before I go, I need to say this. After I got out of this relationship with this girl, I have no idea what time this started, but I feel like every single individual aspect about me matured like a whole entire year. Because looking back, I acted like such a pussy. I was like if 18-year-old me right now was in that situation, right, which I'd never want to be in again because I don't want to be with that girl, but if I was sitting there in that car, I'd just be vibing, and if I had to talk to this guy, I have confidence now. I'd be willing to, you know, just to be like, hey, like, what's going on, man? Like, talk to me, speak up, you know, like, what's going on? Why are you mad? What's that?
Maybe. Help him fix the
Yes, that! Oh, I was such a beta male, dog. Yes.
God.
Oh, man. Instead, I sat in there like a wuss, eating my Wendy's while...
waiting for him to do it.
Yeah. Man, I'm sitting here just I'm scared as hell, dude. I'm like, oh my gosh. And this guy, his face, I just remember it so clearly. I go into Walmart, I buy like a Mountain Dew or something because I was a fat, chubby kid back then, right? And I'm whatever, right? And I come back out, and Kaylee, I almost said her full name, but she's sitting in the car. She leans over to me and she's like, babe, he's pissed. And I'm asking her, I'm like, why? You know, and she's like, well, they were apparently like, you know, watching a movie and about to like do stuff, and I'm like, oh, what in the IUD is going on here? So I'm sitting here just thinking to myself, I'm like, oh no, dang, okay, and these guys, hey Addie, welcome to the show. Yeah, what's up, Addie? So these guys are. And there's nothing wrong with this because I grew up in this type of environment, okay? I went to Mormon church. These guys are very, very, very Mormon, like extremely Mormon. And I actually thought it was pretty cool too. Like they were so sick. They were awesome, right? So I was thinking, I was like, okay, these guys are Mormon, you know, and they probably don't do that stuff like a whole lot, you know, and they are rich and they own a business and they are like really blessed and they are like really like successful people. They know what they're doing. So I'm sitting here like, okay, no wonder why he's pissed off. This man's about to get some, and all of a sudden his stupid daughter with her stupid boyfriend is sitting clear in the fresh hole of hell Walmart in the freezing cold listening to we might as well just be eating James Aldean biscuits, because we were sitting there listening to Whit Lowry, whatever you have you. Mom, the car's dead. I need you to come pick me up, or I need you to come start the car, or whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get some pussy. I mean, I'm about to do whatever. We're watching freaking the Haunted Hathaway head-ass movie, whatever this is, and my daughter is calling me at 9 o'clock at night, past her curfew. Say less. I can't imagine how that must have went from when they were watching their movie and you know, whatever, and having to hear the fact. Blur, what's up, brother? Hey, wait, I think I've seen you, Blur. I think I've seen you here. But anyways, getting back to this real quick to wrap it up. Please be family friendly. We're somewhat family friendly. Good Lord, I'm PG-13. But so I can't. Well, we're not having very much of a family friendly conversation right now, but or a story time. Even Mormons have to go through this stuff. Believe me, I grew up in that. So my point is, I like to imagine, like, not like to imagine, but I like to think of like what the heck must have been going through his head. Imagine it, okay? You're a pretty successful guy. You got a loving, sweet wife. You know, you're whatever, and you yada yada yada, and all this and promise to be family friendly. It's PG-13. I'm sorry. I wish I could be, but at the end of the day, I'm working, not to go off of the story, but I really have a hard time. Like, I hate this about me, cussing and all. I hate that I cuss. I wish I could stop, but I'm working on it. So that's the only reason why we're not family friendly. Plus, I talk about stuff that, like, man, like makes my mom want to put me back to adopting. Is it worth 13 viewers? I don't really care about how much viewers I have. I just care about, you know, the content. But that sounds so wrong. Getting back to the story, because Heather's here, you guys are watching. Okay, here we go. I can't imagine what it must have been like. You're sitting with your loving wife. Your daughter is out with her boyfriend, just, you know, getting some food, driving around, being safe, whatever. Okay? And your son, because she had a brother, your son's upstairs playing video games with his friends, and they're way upstairs. They can't hear anything going on. You know, they can't hear anything going on. They're in their own world, and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't need to get into details. And you're with your wife. Everything is looking towards heaven. It is looking perfect. It's a perfect night. You're sitting there watching, I forgot what movie they were watching. It was something. Let's just say they were watching some BS like The Conjuring, because let's be honest, they'd never watched that crap. And they're about to watch a movie, and you know, you're about to you know, do as my uncle would put it, you're about to do the dance with no pants, you know, and whatever.
Oh my god.
And so all of a sudden, ring, your wife gets a call from your freaking 17-year-old weed smoking alchemist atheist daughter, and excuse me, and that was a bad burp. And look at the time, 9 o'clock, past curfew. Lord Jesus, where are you? Why is everything going to shit all of a sudden? Oh my gosh, it took me a while to figure out after she told me that, like, oh, this guy must have been, you know, whatevering, and you know, he's about to, not to get too personal, because I don't like being, you know, this type of dude, but he was probably gonna get some that night, let's be honest, and he was probably, you know, I mean, they were so busy, he traveled out of state a lot. I don't want to get into their personal life, because that's very disrespectful of me, but they're very successful, and they run a business, and I actually, I'm very impressed. You know, my brother owns a business, and I work there. My brother's an a-hole. He's a narcissist, right? These guys run their business like professional, better than I do with my media design stuff. So this guy probably never gets to, you know, woohoo, you know, whatever. So I'm just, man, your daughter calls you out that night. If my daughter was calling me to come and jumpstart her car because, you know, she was smooching I wasn't smooching with my girlfriend at the time. We were just chilling and everybody. If she was doing whatever with her boyfriend and stuff, I'd be like, you tell your damn boyfriend to get out and do it himself.
For real.
Man, dude, I don't even know what I'd say. I hope you guys get abducted and get another way home.
Get a new home.
Get a new home. Crying out loud, you both are almost 18. Go to his house.
Oh my God, it's only a minute away.
Yeah, I'm only a minute and a half away. So in all reality, I'd be more than happy to come get them, even if I was gonna, do the dance with no pants. But whatever. Anyways, so that was just a story time that took so many directions because it was a lot to figure out. It's a lot to figure out. It's just, man, this guy just, the look on his face when he was changing that car made me just so uncomfortable and so scared for some reason. He just, man, he looked like Bruce Banner when he was about to transform into the Hulk. He looked pissed, and I knew if you wanted to talk to this guy, man, you're gonna get in a shouting match. I was about to get some pussy, and you guys ruined it.
He starts crying.
He starts crying. Tears start rolling down his cheek and all. No, I of course I'm joking, but and these parents, I have nothing but love and respect for them, even though their daughter / my ex really hurt me and stuff. But I really do appreciate all they did. So I'm not going to talk crap on them, and I'm not going to down them like that. I'm not even going to down her like that. But that night was one to remember. It's crazy. Yeah, it's we, not to go off on a different subject, but I just want to close off with this. We actually had she showed me this one place in the valley I live in, way up towards the mountains, in a place called Providence, Utah. You guys can look it up and you'll actually see this place. It's a dead end right on the mountain. It is like isolated, right? And it's a dead end with a full circle dead end and stuff. And they call it Makeout Point because obviously that's where all the horny teenagers go to make out and stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean. So they go out there to make out and smoke weed and do whatever. And there's not much cops that go up there literally ever. So she takes me up there and stuff, and that's where we were at before Walmart and all. And I'm sitting here thinking now and then, what if the car died there and they had to drive all the way up there? I mean, I'd be running home before they even got there. Where's Matthew? Oh, he turned into Iron Man and left. The kid just ran down the street last time I saw him. A UFO was flying the sky because Utah's having a bunch of UFO crap going on, right? He got abducted. He's probably in Alpha Centauri right now. He might as well be up with, yeah. Like, God. Oh, man. So that was that, and I gotta be honest, if I had to choose which situation was scarier, that situation, watching her dad change the car, but he didn't look at me one time. Watching this poor dude, who just got his completely perfect night ruined, be angry like that, or yesterday's story with the meteor crashing on the earth and stuff. I think watching this poor man change this beloved man change the car was scarier because during the meteor story I had a fighting chance. You know what I mean? So oh man. Oh, his water is running out. Oh man, so that was that story. It's pretty scary, but you know what? It's yeah, it happened. It's over with. Hopefully that never happens again. And whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed that front row seat, Heather. That was that.
It was great.
Oh my goodness, it was a nightmare. Man. I had a different story, but do you want to hear? Do you guys want to hear? It's okay if you don't. You do? All right.
This is a story time stream, huh?
This is a story time stream, exactly. The return of Solus. This one was actually a little bit funnier. This was when I was in my sophomore year of high school. What's going on with my hair? I was in my sophomore year of high school and stuff, and this was when I just started my sophomore year, so I was still like coming out that, depression stage of getting falsely accused of rape and stuff. And I spent a lot of my time on Xbox. And this was actually, oh my gosh, this was back in 2017. This was when Fortnite came. Oh God, I remember this. Fortnite just came out in July. I swear to God, it just came out. And I started playing at the very tailgate of Season 1. Everything was new. The player base was just at 1 million players. So I was, you know, and there was not much lobbies and stuff, right? And I remember I was playing Fortnite, and I wanted to play with other people, right? But the only way you can talk to other people is if you had Xbox Gold, right? Or Xbox Live Gold, you know, Gold Live, whatever it is. I got a burp. Oh, crap. Anyways. So, Never mind, I'm back. So I got to burp, and I can't, and it's bugging me for some reason. Oh, it's an impending doom. So, I remember Fortnite just came out, and I don't have Xbox Live, or I don't have Xbox Gold to play with other people, right? And I really wanted to play with randoms and stuff. So, oh, we're getting raided. Welcome, everybody. Oh my gosh, this is my first raid. Holy crap, this is actually sick.
Skipping some comments.
Skipping some comments? Holy crap. Welcome, everybody.
Skipping some comments.
Oh my gosh. Say less.
Some comments.
What? Dude, I just came back to stream and oh my gosh, this is my first raid. Welcome, everybody. I'm here with Heather, one of my moderators, one of my best friends, and we're talking about, we're doing a Storytime stream, and we're just starting off with a super sick thing. Thank you so much, Blur. I highly appreciate, you are my first raid. I highly appreciate that. God bless you, dude. God sincerely bless you. Oh my gosh. There's so many comments.
Skipping some comments.
Wow.
Skipping some
so, dude, my comments are blowing up. Hold on, let me turn voice to speech off real quick so I can go ahead and talk to you guys real quick. Okay, so this is Blur. Thank you so much, brother. I sincerely appreciate you. Everybody said thank you, Blur. You are so amazing. You are my first raid. God bless you, dude. Sincerely, God bless you. You are amazing. So let's get on to this hilarious story. So I was just a little kid at the time, coming out of that hard time in my life with the falsely accused of rape stuff. And I remember Fortnite just came out, and as I said, right, I wanted to get Xbox Gold. I wanted to get Xbox Gold, and guess how much it was? $59 something. It was like $59. It was a lot. I know. So I didn't have that type of money like on me and stuff. So I literally went around my house for like a whole week looking for dollars, looking for quarters, dimes. You could probably see where this is going, huh? Quarters, dimes, nickels. I mean, I was asking for my cat if he had money. I was looking. I was looking for money everywhere everywhere I could look, every inch, crack, crevice, boya. I was going everywhere. So oh man, this is such a bad story. It's so terrible. I go into the same Smiths with the Starbucks I go to today, right? And oh my gosh, dude. It's early in the morning. I have school in 2 hours, and it's like 6:30 in the morning, and I am at Smiths early, right? So I have all this money in my backpack, right? And it's just a bunch of quarters and a bunch of dollars, a bunch of whatever, and I go up to the little gift card section, right? And I grab my $59 Xbox thing, right? Go to the self checkout, and there's a young girl there who she looked probably in her 20s, and kind of whatever, just paying attention to the to anybody who needs help with self checkout, walking around, minding her own business, doing her job basically. Excuse me. And this is terrible on my part. Whoo! So I'm sitting for the next. I am going to take an estimate. It was 50 minutes. I am standing at this self-checkout. Mr. 5'6", 13, 14, 15-year-old Matthew McQueen Palmer, Solus MP himself, at this self-checkout, putting dollar after dollar, and then quarter after quarter after quarter, nickel, dime, penny. I mean, I might as well rob the bank. It was awful. I was standing for 50 minutes, and I'm seeing people come passing by me, and I'm reaching into my backpack, just quarter, whatever, right? And I'm putting them in, and I am just hauling ass. Okay, I'm going nuts. So I remember, like 30, 40, 50 minutes in, this girl is looking at me. She didn't come up to me one time, but she knows that I'm what the heck is this kid doing? You know, what is he doing? So I see her out the corner of my eye pass by me, right? As she walks by a little bit, and I'm facing like this, right? I'm looking down at the self-checkout, and my eyes go like this. You know, my eyes go like this, and I see her passing by me, and I'm like, oh hell. I'm like, oh hell. So she goes over to the gift card section, picks up the gift card, picks up the Xbox Live gift card, and I knew exactly what she was thinking without having to tell or ask her. She's like, so this is what that little shit's picking up. 50 minutes of my little 5'6" self sitting there just having an anxiety attack, putting in as much quarters in. I was fidgety, I had anxiety, I was embarrassed, and the time comes when I finally get all of the money paid, 59 something dollars in there, worth of quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies. It was awful. I could have completed a Minecraft world and killed the Ender Dragon in less time than it took for me to sit here and put all those quarters into the coin slot. So I'm sitting. I'm sitting here just doing this stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Time comes, I get my receipt. I get this little bag, you got my thing, right? And I gotta get to the bus, the city bus to go to school, right? And keep in mind, I just transferred high schools from a public high school to where everybody hated me because of what happened, all the way to an alternative school where there's not even like 50 kids there, and it's a school where you can graduate early and get credits and get extra help, because I was a really depressed kid and I didn't understand a lot of stuff. So you have to be there, if they're strict as heck. Strict. You miss a certain amount. It was 3 days. You missed 3 days without excuse, right? Like without excusing yourself or whatever. Oh man, your ass is grass. Okay, you're gone. And before I continue the story, I need to tell you guys this. And Heather, you're gonna love this. The principal of this school. You guys listen up. Turn your volume up for what I'm about to say. You thought that my last story about my ex-girlfriend's dad was intimidating. This principal was like she was a girl, right? A woman. And she was like 6'6". I mean, she literally, and I'm not kidding, she was the female version of Optimus Prime. She was a linebacker. I mean, if you disobeyed this woman, you better say your damn prayers tonight, because she is not only gonna bury you in the dirt, she'll put her grave there too. She was intimidating as Bobby Wagner. She was not a fat girl. She was a muscly girl. Okay. Oh man, her shoulders were broader than mine. They were huge. And my mom even tells me, she's like, her name was Cherie, the principal. She's absolutely amazing. Love her to death, right? And Cherie, my mom tells me, she's like, Cherie's intimidating. I wouldn't F with her if I were you. And I'm like, do I look like I'm effing with her? Man, she would chew me up like a wad of dirt, man. Are you kidding me? This principal, I was scared of her, right? So that's why I was having an anxiety attack while I was putting the quarters in and stuff. Because if I miss this day, or if I walk in late, she is right at the front office. And the moment when I make eye contact with her, she might as well, Medusa me. because I might as well just turn into a pillar of salt. It's going to be the Bible all over again, okay? Because she's intimidating, okay? Oh my gosh. As I'm walking away, I pass by this girl who's doing her job and stuff, you know, watching me put my quarters in, you know, this older girl than me and whatever. And she didn't have to say it. We just telekinetically probably had the same thought. This girl must have told me, get the hell out of here. You sat there for 15 minutes. She's probably thinking, what an absolute geek. What a virgin. What is he going to go buy with that? Freaking Warframe? Minecraft? Roblox? She probably thought, I was like 13, 14, 15, no, I was not 13. I was more like 14, 15 at the time. She probably thought I was 10. The only facial hair I had at the time was this little tiny itty bitty stubble right where my dimple is, right? It's right here. I had no masculinity on me. I was a little pouch stomach. I had no broad shoulders. I looked like I was just a geek, and I was a geek too. I loved Minecraft, and not there's anything wrong with Minecraft. I still love Minecraft, right? I love Minecraft, Roblox, whatever. Okay? But I loved Minecraft. I loved Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I was a geek. And Fortnite literally just came out a month before. And I'm sitting here playing Season 1. And I'm loving it. And I want to play with whatever. Right? And I am sitting at... I'm just... Oh, man. I look at it back at it now. This girl must have... The best option that she could have done was came up, slapped me in the face, and told me to go home. Because I was just... She goes up... She goes up to the freaking card section, takes off the Xbox Live card, looks at it, and I'm looking at her while she's doing it, looks back at me, I look away. Man, she must have just been looking at me like a descendant from Satan himself. It was embarrassing. So, man, it was awful. Never, ever am I gonna go do that again. And honestly, if I ever have to do that again, it better be for something worth it, okay? It's not gonna have to be for another stupid PS4 or Xbox card, man. For God's sake, look at all these. Yeah. Oh, 1, 2, and I got freaking 3, 4, whatever. I could get it on my own time, but I am never gonna go back there and sit there for 50 friggin' minutes, taking my precious damn time, putting quarter after quarter after quarter, watching people look at me like I'm some sort of drunk, walking past me, getting their groceries at 6:30 in the damn morning. Holy heck. Good night, nurse, dude. I will never do that again. And that story, I've told it plenty of times. It is possibly the most embarrassing story that I have. Happy Hanukkah, guys, because it was terrible. Terrible. Never again. Oh my gosh. So anyways, yeah, dude, that principal, man, she deserves more credit. She's gotten so many kids out of, you know, juvie and stuff, and got them on a better path, because, you know, I went there, you know, I just got falsely accused of rape, right? And I just got out of the worst possible. I mean, it was worse than losing my dad to cancer. It was a worse time than losing my dad. It was the worst time of my life. And she took a kid who had lost all of his friends because of something he didn't even do, lost his confidence, lost everything about him, you know, and put him on a new path. I ended up being able to graduate like 5-6 months before, right? And I got to go to college in my senior year. And now I'm in college now, of course, you know, I'm in my sophomore year, right? But I'm, you know, whatever. And like so that principal deserves like more than enough credit she gets. I mean, she really does. She's taken kids straight out of hell itself and put them on a better path. It's actually incredible. So anyways, I don't know about you, Heather, but I have one last story that's kind of a follow-up to this. Here, actually, let me, just in case she wants to, there we go. Sit out. I was going to say, just in case she wanted to sit out. I have one last kind of follow-up story to this Xbox Live thing, right? So, oh man. My first public game on Fortnite was in the very end of Season 1, right? Friendly fire was still a thing. There was no turbo building. is awful. Wait, did she get kicked? Did you accidentally get kicked? I sat out. Oh, crap. She can join back if she wants. But anyways, this is like season 1, okay? And it's very new to me. I didn't know how to play the game. I gotta be honest with you. My ass was grass. I was terrible, okay? It's an awful player. I was awful. Straight up awful. And oh man, I wish this guy was watching this right now. He would love to hear this story. God bless this dude. Ari Thrasher of Cleveland, Ohio, was my first ever kind of friend on Xbox that I met, and he was the first player I actually met on Fortnite. And me and this kid go back. The kid's like 16, 17 now, but he was only 12 when I met him. Dude was a squeaker, dude was a stink, dude was whatever. And he, like, oh my gosh, this first game of Fortnite, me, this Ari kid, some other guy, I don't remember this guy for the life of me, and remember this, and this one other kid. And I'm gonna tell you about this kid real quick, okay? This guy, oh, what was his name? It was something stupid. It was worse than anything. This guy was the definition of a narcissist, okay? I had the default skin on, right? And Ari had default skin, and this other guy had default skin. This guy has, he had some skin. It was, I have it. Let me actually find it real quick. It was the, I swear to God, I can't remember its name, but it's right here. It's Renegade, this one. No, not this one. This one, right here. He was wearing this skin, right? This came out in season 1, right? So, he was wearing that skin, and for some reason, this whole hunk of shit thought that he was all that a bag of chips, okay? Every time when I remember we came across a supply drop, okay? This guy would immediately, I want the supply drop! I want the supply drop! I want the supply drop! And this guy called everything. You found a purple, you found a purple pistol, you found a purple tack. It doesn't matter if you're the king of England. This guy had to get it, okay? This guy called every individual thing, and I was, me being the, I was at the time, I was a lot more vocal. I was very toxic. I'm gonna be honest. I was very toxic. I was like super discriminatory and very disrespectful. I was making fun of this guy, right? Like it was like kind of Keemstar 2012 type situation where I was, calling this guy names. I was making fun of him for calling out people, calling out objects and stuff, hey guys, there's a supply drop over at Loot Lake, and this guy, he got so turned on about that thought, seeing a supply drop, he starts calling it. I want it, I want it, I want it. Okay, go buy it a ring then and marry it. For God's sake, So, the entire time we're sitting on this game, Ari has his mic turned down, and he is crying at laughter from what I'm calling this kid. I don't want to say the names I'm calling him because it was very disrespectful, but let's just say I was making fun of this kid on a whole new level, and this guy was pissed too, and he was younger than me, so he's kind of a little bit of a squeaker, right? And he is, shut up, my name at the time was Hooded Matthew, right? And we all remember that crap back on twitch.tv/Hooded Matthew. Awful, terrible. He was like, shut up, Hooded, whatever. And I'm sitting here dying, I'm laughing, I'm getting knocked, and Ari's having to revive me, whatever. I am dying. I'm this guy, shut up, Hooded. I'm sitting here like, shut up, dipshit, whatever and stuff. This guy, and he just kept calling it. We go to Loot Lake, right? Y'all remember Loot Lake? Back in the chapter 1 map? Oh, man, beautiful place. Just kidding, it sucked, okay? We go to Loot Lake and stuff. I remember I found like a pump or something. I think it was a tack or something like that. And I picked it up and I was like, hey guys, I got a green tack. And this little virgin was like, I want it. And I remember so clearly, I was like, you want it? Come get it then. He literally killed me. Team killing. You know what? I'm saying it. We're going PG-13. This guy was a team killing cunt. And I was just bummed. Dude, I messaged Avery behind, and this was the first time I ever messaged anybody on Xbox, so I was new to it, and I was accidentally sent on a group chat type thing. I was like, this little mother after killed me, whatever, and I'm talking crap on him, you know. Oh my gosh, I was so mad I had to mute my mic, and I was pissed. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm gonna say it. I posted it on my Snapchat story with this guy's username, and I said, F this guy, suck my nuts. I was pissed off. All because I was clowning. I was a narcissist. I clowned on this kid the entire game because he was selfish, right? And I said, you want my tack or you want my pump shotgun? Come get it. He literally traveled from Pleasant Park to Loot Lake and came and stuck a pump shotgun right in between my booty cheeks and pulled the trigger, and I died. There's no reviving there. He finished me off. He killed me. I'm drooling right now telling the story from how pissed off I was, dude. It was terrible. Team killing was a thing back then. It was awful. Ascend and Elder plays Fortnite. I hate people like him. Oh, I bet he hated me the same way. Dog, this kid was a stage C narcissist. It was crazy. Ugh, dude, it was awful, awful. We got Loot Lake, just awful. So after that game, me and Ari actually ended up playing a couple of duo games, tried doing some squads, and we were both very new to the game. I was awful, 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 awful. Excuse me. Very terrible at the game. Turbo building wasn't a thing. I hadn't even picked up a skin. Season 2 comes out. We played the game and stuff, and bought the battle pass. He didn't buy it, but I bought the battle pass, and for some reason, when you bought the battle pass in Season 2, you were looked at like you were Jesus Christ himself. So I was, you know, which skin was it? It was Sparkle Specialist. I was using the Sparkle Specialist skin all the time because I thought she was cute. I'm doing a Sparkle Supreme illustration, right? I'm gonna send it out tomorrow. I hope you guys like it. But and people looked at me like, oh, you got Sparkle Specialist? No way, dude. No way. No way. And then when I get Black Knight, they faint. No, I'm just kidding. No. Because Black Knight back then, right? I remember I almost didn't get Black Knight. The season was ending in like 2 weeks, and I didn't take the battle pass seriously. I was just like, okay, I guess I'll get skins. I am so grateful to God above that I actually managed to get the Black Knight skin, because this skin is, I mean, it is looked at like an OG skin. People love it. I mean, it's an overrated OG skin, don't get me wrong, but it is just, people look at it like it's amazing for some reason, you know. So, and we started calling, this is the part that I wanted to kind of close off this story with. We started calling this little turd that, you know, was a narcissist. No, we started calling him Lobster for some reason, like lobster, you know, like you know, lobster. I don't know why. I don't remember why, but we started calling him Lobster and stuff. I remember one day, me and this little trash talker. Oh no, I don't. Maybe I can get into this in a little later, but I should have told this story first, but I'll hold it off for a little bit. So me and Ari and this other kid were playing. I think this guy's name was Snowy. I know it's kind of a girl's name for a gamer, but this guy's name was Snowy. And this one narcissist kid that we first played with and stuff, we got on, and this was like back in like season 3 to 4, so it was quite a while, quite a lot of time passed by. We started playing in season 1. We started playing with him again in season 4. Of course, same kid, same narcissist. Nothing's changed except his voice. He's had a little bit of a deeper voice. Okay, and we just kept calling him Lobster this entire time, and we were kind of just bullying him and stuff. And oh man, watching this kid get angry and it's terrible. So yeah, sorry I have to go. I need to write a paper. Oh no, you're good. Thanks for coming on a stream, and thank you so much for staying too. I appreciate that. Anyways, man, Heather, I hope you don't mind me sitting here in the lobby telling stories. If you want to go play, you can. I might have to talk about this. I'm gonna ask you this actually. Okay, so would you believe me if I said, and this may or may not have happened, okay, so don't take it seriously,
okay.
But would you believe me if I said I actually made up a diss track on a little kid when I was younger on Xbox? A trash talker. And his name was Squeaky Pepper 64.
You're pretty iconic.
Wait. Hold on. I didn't hear you. My controller just disconnected. What'd you say?
I said you're pretty iconic, so yeah.
Oh, good night. I don't.
Did you post it on something?
Oh man, oh no, I have to tell you about this. Oh no. So
What?
I could probably.
No.
I'm gonna tell it. And you guys will love this. This is going to be the best story time I will ever have told. For some reason, me and you are invisible in the lobby. What the heck? Okay.
I want you to sing it.
I will actually try to go find this diss track and actually rap it. It is some tier 1 cringe mixed with some tier 1 rapping. It's amazing. Said no one ever. This story will be the best story I will ever have told, and it's gonna dwarf the asteroid story. It's gonna be amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it was. Oh my gosh, I remember these kids. Okay, so me, Ari, Jace Hall, who actually came on my stream a while back, and another kid named Tough Dust. His real name was Brenner, but his online name was Tough Dust. We called him Tough. Tuffs, or Tuffdust, Tough Dust. It wasn't like tough, the regular spell. Me, Tough Dust, Jace, and Ari, we're all kind of going through playground, fills and stuff. And all of a sudden, Jace gets an invite from this kid named Wizard Ghost 74. And he's talking about this kid. And he's like, we're clowning on his username because Wizard Ghost. Like, bro, what are you, Harry Potter? Lord of the Rings. So we're sitting here clowning on this kid, and I'm like, dude, invite him, let's clown on him. How old is he? And he's like, well, he's my age. And that's like, Jace was like, he's my age. So that means like, 10, 11, years old. So you're like, oh god, here we go, another squeaker. Yeah, and I was 14, 15 at the time, really young kid. So me and the boys, we get on a call with this, we got on a party chat with this kid named Wizard Ghost, and I forgot what his real life name was. And we're just talking or whatever, and this kid's actually pretty respectful. He can't trash talk. He doesn't sound like a squeaker. So eventually we just kind of, we become mutual. We stopped the trash talk. We stopped making fun of him. I even asked him at one point, I remember this, I asked him, I was like, where'd you get the name Wizard Ghost from? Like Wizard Ghost 74. And he's like, well, it just came up when I was making my name. And I'm like, okay, I can't talk. My name's Hooded Matthew 11, so, whatever. So, anyways, I was streaming on Mixer.com at the time, so I might have had this conversation streamed, if I could find it. This Wizard Ghost 74 kid invites another kid on here, and this kid's a real little shite, okay? This kid's a sugar honey iced tea a-hole, okay? This kid's name was Squeaky Pepper 64. And the reason why no, that little no was so good. Dude. So this little kid, I can't remember what his real name was, but we knew him by Squeaky Peppers. This was like some Ready Player One stuff, like Parzival. You know them by their online names and stuff. Yeah, we knew this kid as the demon, the Doctor Doom himself, Squeaky Pepper 64. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, on the front row. This is about to get good. This little kid comes on, right? And we play like squads. I think it was me, Jace, because Ari and Tough got off. Like, Tough had these annoying, stupid brothers that were just so annoying, and they had to get off. So, back on track. Me, Jace, Tough Dust, and Mr. Wizard Kitty over here, whatever his name was, Wizard Ghost 64, or Wizard Ghost 74, or something like that. 74, I think, 70 something. Me, Wizard, Jace, and Squeaky Pepper Head Ass over here are sitting on squads, and this kid hates me for some reason. He's making fun of my name, Hooded Matthew. He's basically being Reggie from the stream that I came on. He's being a dick. He's being a jerk, a bully. He's making fun of me. He actually went as far to make fun of my dad for dying. He was going like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 360 lobby days. He was, I won't go that far. Actually, it was not as bad as that. He was just being really toxic, and it was hurting my feelings a little bit. And so I decided, you know what? Fuck this kid. I actually said, I was like, you know what, F you, dude. And I left the party and got on another call with Jace. What's this kid's name? I was talking to another kid at the time who, I don't remember his name anymore, but I was talking to another kid at the time on a Xbox. And this was, a while had gone by during this, and the Squeaky Pepper loser was messaging me in party chats, like telling me, you know, to kill myself. And he was telling me, like, you know, I was a douche and that I, you know, was a loser, and just bullying me, you know, cyberbullying me. Now, my little self, because I was younger and I took this stuff very personal. Nowadays, I would have just clowned on him, right? But I took it personal. I messaged this kid that I was talking to. I can't remember his name. I messaged him and I said, I'm actually going to make a diss track on this kid. This was when Rice Gum was starting to blow up with his diss tracks. So I was, you know, roasting Jacob Saggy Tits, whatever his name is, Sartorius. You know, it's Ariel, Baby Ariel, whatever her name is, the Musically kids, right? I was like, I am going to make a diss track on this kid. I sat on a party chat with this one kid that I can't remember his name. I sat on a party chat, and I made the most, what's the word? I sat on this chat. What's that?
Nothing.
Horrendous, if that's what you said. Absolutely.
That is what I said.
I sat on there for at least I think it was like 2 hours, making up the most. I was sitting on Google Docs on my freaking Dude Matthew 22 account, right? Making hold on, I gotta take a drink real quick. Wait. Making up a diss track on this kid, and it was so terrible. I have to find that. I gotta remember which maybe I can find it while I'm telling this story. If I do, I have to say it out loud. So I'm sitting here making a diss track on this kid, and well, you know, yada yada yada, and it's AIDS, it's awful. And I messaged this kid. I messaged Wizard Ghost. I messaged Airy, Jace, Tough Dust, Squeaky Pepper, Wizard Ghost, another kid. What was his name? Needle Ghost, or not Needle Ghost? It was like Needle Whistle or whatever his online name. Some stupid name like that, you know. I'm messaging everybody, and I'm like, listen. I actually personally messaged Squeaky Pepper, and I said, listen, bitch, get on, you know, so and so night, and we're gonna have a rap battle. You have X amount of time. Be ready. And he's like, he literally just responded with K, and I'm like, oh, this kid is on. All right, this kid's gonna be doing the splits. It's gonna be great. I am not kidding. I get on, the night comes, and there's like 16 people on this party. It is loud, and you know, Jace and Avery are screaming, and these other guys are screaming at each other, shut up, they're getting ready to do it, be quiet, everybody shut up, you know, whatever. And it's loud. I'm like, dude, shut the hell up, it's loud. I'm gonna try to find the diss track. It's on an OG account that I probably won't remember, but I'll look for it. And this guy made what is possibly the absolute worst rap I have ever heard. It literally mocks the devil himself. It's that bad. It is awful. It's terrible. So I listened to this kid, and he literally was like doing fast rap, like where you rap like extremely fast. Nobody understood him. He was sitting there like, yeah, Matthew Palmer, you know, you're a stupid booty, you're a suck my penis, and I'm just like, dude. He gets done with the rap, everybody's quiet, and I ask him, I'm like, what'd you say? And he raps it again. You know, he's basically like Papa Doc from 8 Mile, right? Like Anthony Mackie's character, Papa Doc, right? I don't know if you guys have seen that. Like, he's going off, right? At the start of the movie, right? He's going off. He's like, I'm a border. No, just kidding. And then here comes me, little old hooded Matthew 11 me. Ooh, man, you ready for this? This is gonna be a turn on. This little shit known as myself, oh man, makes up the absolute most awesome diss track on this kid, and I let it out on him. And I'm sitting here freestyling, no music, nothing. It's just everybody muted their mics, and I'm talking, okay? And I sit here for, I think it was at least 5 minutes, rapping this diss track to him, and I'm ripping into him. I'm making fun of him. I'm saying, don't you ever talk about me again. I got you on my plan. I'm doing whatever. Man, I am just going off on this kid, and he knows it too. He's had mic on mute, and he's every now and then he's laughing, and then he'll shut up immediately, and he's listening, and I know this guy hears me, so I'm kicking it on there too. I'm like, if I see this guy on my block, I'm gonna whip out my gun. It's a water gun. Look at this pussy boy run. Now he's wet from the waist down. I'm a clown. Psych, motherfucker, what I say? Brown chicken, brown cow, yeah. And I'm going like that, and I'm going off on this kid. And it's a shitty rap too. So everybody's sitting here everybody's just sitting here just dumbstruck. It's like, man, this kid is just whatever. Eventually, the rap ends. And I think it was Aries starts, he unmuted his mic, and he's going like that, he's clapping or whatever, and everybody else is they're just making comments. It's loud, I can't hear anybody's comments. One by one, people are going by, they're saying like, that was pretty cool, but what the hell is that? And I'm sitting here like, it's nothing serious. And eventually, I remember I was playing Fortnite at the time too. I was playing a game after I did this rap. I get in a little bit of an argument with this kid. And I'm telling him like, listen dude, if you keep talking about me, I'm gonna like clown you on my stream. And me clown him on my stream? Oh, North Korea might as well send the nukes and get us over with as a species. Oh no, don't do that. I had 0 viewers on my stream. Who are you gonna clown to? Jesus? Dude, and this kid for some reason took it personal, and he must have thought that I was like some big streamer. Because he started panicking. He was like, I'm sorry. He leaves the party and blocks me, and I never heard from this kid again. Ever. It was the craziest diss track ever. I have to find it. It was so disturbing and so just. What email did I use? kingmatthew11@gmail.com. So it was just awful, scary, and awful. Anyways, what'd you think about that? I thought it was BS. Terrible, scary.
I want to hear the diss track.
I have to find it. I don't care how long it takes. I have to find it. And if I don't find it tonight, I'm gonna look for it overnight. Then I'm gonna spend my time looking for it. Transformers last night preview. Where am I looking? Transformers last night preview. Yeah. Hey. Google Docs. Oh my gosh. I'm. Whew, okay. Add another account. How's your night going?
9?
Yes, ma'am.
It's alright.
Let's see.
I'm watching the presidential.
Oh, that shit show.
Yeah, the electoral move stuff.
Yeah.
Like a map of the country.
I forgot password. Crap.
Do you use like one password for everything?
I do. Close.
Oh my gosh, I do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then I make like variations of it, and I can't remember which one.
Yes!
For certain accounts.
We sent a code to Matthew Palmerbusiness@gmail.com. Yeah, send a verification code. My phone. Your verification code is 1-800. What's happening? 464. 464. Man, college is a. Oh, I can actually reset it. College is being a punk. It's kind of difficult for anybody who is slightly intrigued by it. I am doing a publisher right now on. Oh, what? Okay, I guess I'll use that password. A Microsoft publisher. Hold on. Is kind of like Word. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, no, it's not on here. I'm pissed. Maybe I could. I'm so mad. I wish I don't. I have so many emails. I could have put it on. Add another account.
It's the Matthew Manning.
It has to be.
I have to die laughing if it was.
Oh my lord, dude! I was such a big Peyton Manning fan. Let's see. I actually don't know where to look. I don't know where to find it. Oh, sign out of all accounts.
Wasn't Peyton Manning like a rival to Drew Brees?
He was. Those dudes were stacked. They were pretty good. They still are, but they were oof. Those I haven't kept up with Drew Brees or any of those guys for a while, but I quit watching football. Well, I can't find it. Maybe it's on my... yeah, while I'm finding it, I guess talk a little bit about it. Yeah, I was a super huge football fan. I loved I call them the Denver Donkeys now because, let's be honest, they're trash now. Oh my gosh, my phone's at 1%. The Denver Donkeys. Yeehaw, motherfucker. So, the Denver Donkeys, I was a big fan of them. I loved Peyton Manning, TJ Adams, those guys, they're pretty dope. A little bit of an Odell Beckham Jr. fan when he was on the Giants. Eli Manning, wasn't a big fan of him. Yeah, so I loved those guys so much. I was obsessed with them. And then when I was in middle school, I actually went from a Broncos fan. This was literally like the Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks versus the Denver Broncos. It was 47 or 48. It was one of those. It was the Broncos got absolutely murdered. It was awful, and it was terrible. The first game, like the ball went like 13 yards back into the end zone. Peyton Manning, stupid self, couldn't catch the ball, you know, and oh man, the turnovers in that Super Bowl were horrifying. I remember I was so disgusted with the Broncos and how the game went. I actually switched to the Seattle Seahawks. And for some reason, I loved Richard Sherman. Okay? I was a super, and I might actually show my stream this. I was a super fan of Richard Sherman. To the point where I literally named my kind of code name and everything, like my YouTube name and stuff, like before I started streaming and stuff. I was a little kid. I literally named my code name The Shermanator. Oh, hell no. Watch out, everybody. The Shermanator is going to Sherman you right up the bum. Okay, watch out.
The Shermanator in a world with one man,
In a world.
one banana, on a mission to find the Shermanator. Welcome to the Matrix 3.
No, I was kidding. But still. Yeah, not to keep going on about this, but wait until Avengers Endgame and that final battle when Cap is standing up against Thanos and all, right? Somebody picks up Thor's hammer and stuff. It's not Captain America. No, it's the Shermanator. Some little 12-year-old some little 11, 12-year-old little shit. So anyways, oh my gosh. Man, so yeah, I maybe I could prove it. There's literally an email I'm staring at it right now, called the Shermanator101@gmail.com. Signed out. Never gonna log on in this email again. Ugh. Let's see. My diss track wasn't on there though. I checked the thing. Can I show my on stream? Will this actually show it, or is it gonna dim? Dang. Won't do it. It's too dim. My green screen thing is not working. So anyways. Just a terrible email. But yeah, pretty awful. Oh man. Oh, what's going on here? Galactus. Does anybody happen to know when that Galactus event is coming up? Hold on, let me grab some popcorn. Oh shoot, my stream just froze. I remember when the last event, the what was it? Not the. It was the what was it? The Doomsday one with Mitas and Agent Jonesy, the Storm Circle thing. I was working for my brother, and it was awful. Oh, maybe I can tell a story about that. I was working for my brother and stuff, and I literally had to sneak off duty from helping people load couches up and stuff, just to go and watch the event in the bathroom while I was taking a hook. I mean, it became like the most underhyped event in Fortnite history. It was in my opinion dookie. It was awful, trash, you know. Oh, so yeah, it's terrible. I literally couldn't be on to play the event. And for those of you who don't know, I have never missed any events. I have never streamed no events, but except for the marshmallow one, because I was on there for like 30 minutes beforehand, and I couldn't get in there. That was a great story, Matt. Listen, my favorite story was the meteor one, because that one was so effing real. I remember I'm literally praying to God to ask for another one of those like meteor stories. It was so scary, right? Because like in real life, right? Like if that actually happened, like I wouldn't even be alive to like see it. Like I don't know. It would be just as bad as Yellowstone erupting. It would be just annihilation within the first seconds. You know, it'd be terrible. So, oh man. I don't like to talk about it a whole lot because I know it kind of irritates people, but I am a super fanatic when it comes to like scientific stuff like that. I had to do a bunch of research about Yellowstone and stuff if it erupted and all when I was in school. And when you really look at it, there's a city in Montana, right? Like southern Montana, that within like the first 3 minutes like of Yellowstone erupting, the entire like city, like it's a big city too, so it's like the entire city would just be like apparently obliterated from the face of the earth. It'd be like awful. And I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, like I'm in the dead zone. If I was to survive the eruption, like I would be buried in 30 feet of ash. That's a lot of feet. That's a lot of feet. That's a lot. That's like 30 feet. Is it 30? Let me check. I literally had the thing that said it. 30 feet. 30 feet. Oh, it's close. 27. Anyways, let's just round it up to 30. So, or like, you know, this is a little bit scary. I've been wanting to talk about this, but I don't want to scare anybody. I live directly on a fault line called the Wasatch Front. And when I was a kid, they used to say that in the next 15 years, a massive earthquake is estimated to erupt here in Utah. That's supposed to go from Moab, Utah, which is in the middle of Utah, all the way to like Idaho and stuff, like Bear Lake, Idaho, Fish Haven, Idaho, all the way up to like Pocatello, Idaho, yada, yada, yada. Crazy. And, well, it's 2020, almost 2021, and there's only 3 years left or something until this actually erupts. This earthquake happens. We just had an earthquake that literally knocked down the Moroni statue in the Salt Lake City Temple. It was like a 5.0 earthquake, so it wasn't the most extreme thing in the world. But it was big enough to like knock like, you know, tiles and stuff, and literally the Moroni statue on the freaking thing. So we're sitting here thinking, okay, that means that like, you know, hey, we should probably be prepared. And scientists are here in Utah are literally saying like this is gonna be like, you know, up to like as bad as like a maybe even. And I don't want anybody to worry about me. I don't want anybody to get scared. This is gonna be a little bit freaky, okay? They are predicting it could get as bad as an 8.0. That's excuse my language, but that is fucking huge. That's probably as big as, you know, like the Beirut explosion. It's deadly. So an 8.0 is super deadly. They said that's the maximum it could be at, like an 8.0. That's actually super high. And I live right on the fault line, so I don't know how really bad it would be, like when it comes to like damaging structures and stuff. Like, you know, I think it would, you know, where I live, it's a pretty sustained, you know, environment. It's, you know, there wouldn't be a lot of structural damage. I mean, my apartment would be able to probably, you know, withstand that because it's not as big and stuff. But I mean, 8.0 is. Do you guys understand how bad that is? The largest earthquake in history was in Chile. 9.5. I correct me if I'm wrong, but it was in Chile. 9.5, and I read something else that there was like a bigger one in like Alaska. Like it was an isolated one. You guys think earthquakes are bad? Do you know what the biggest tsunami is or was? Oh man, it was also in Alaska. It was like, oh, it was so scary. It's so terrifying. I'm scared of tsunamis. I really am. Largest tsunami ever recorded. It was in Alaska. It was holy shit. Okay, it was bigger than I thought. I was predicting it was like 400 feet. I literally thought it was 400 feet. Guess how big it is? It was in Alaska. It was in Lituya Bay. Earthquake rumbled 13 miles away. Guess how big it was? Oh my gosh. Yeah, way bigger than that. 1,720 feet. That's I don't believe that. That's massive.
How do you do that? How's that even?
It was a
You couldn't even see the top of it.
an earthquake and then it erupted into a oh, that makes sense. An earthquake went off and then it caused a landslide, which those two together would most certainly cause 1,000. That's actually effing. That's bigger than the Empire State Building. I'm predict. That's pretty big.
That's crazy.
Well, at least it was in an isolated area, and you know, in Alaska, it was just at a lake and stuff. So, can you imagine? You live on the coast and stuff, or you know, and all of a sudden, you look outside, and this would probably never happen where you live and stuff, but. You know, like you live on, you know, California, right? You look outside, dude, this freaking 1,000, you literally wouldn't be able to see the top of it.
No, exactly.
It'd be, oh my god, it'd be terrible.
I live like 3 blocks away from the river. So I'm very close to it. What happened?
Sorry, my mom is going to bed. What did you say before I cut you off? I'm sorry.
I don't know. What you listening?
Big booty bitches, something like that.
Oh my god. No, I said I live like 3 blocks away from the river.
Just kidding. A river? That's not gonna cause a tsunami.
The Mississippi River wouldn't.
Oh,
No,
wait,
it wouldn't cause
wait.
tsunami.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a small little river. I was like, oh.
No.
Oh, my bad,
The
my
river.
bad. No, I'm sorry. I didn't think that through. Okay. The Great Salt Lake here is. I've actually worried that it would be big enough to cause a tsunami, but it's not as deep, and it wouldn't be like deep enough to cause one. We get earthquakes in Utah all the time, and you know, when there's a tsunami, or not tsunami, when there's earthquakes over near the Great Salt Lake, it's never like caused any like tsunami earthquakes or whatever. It's salt water. Crying out loud.
How often?
Every day, usually, because I mean, Idaho gets them. Yellowstone has earthquakes every day.
Excuse me?
Well, we live on a fault line and stuff, right? It's just like 2.0s. It's not anything big.
Are they scary?
No way. You can't feel them usually. You can literally Google it and stuff. Idaho, Nevada, Arizona. I mean, it's the Rocky Mountains, you know. So they're usually just 1.0s, and this is common. You might be, you know, we might be going through them right now, and we might not even know, you know.
I would flip my crap if I had
Nah.
to go through an earthquake.
It's not. It's. I don't even know. I think tornadoes. I remember. Here's not to go off on another subject. I love this conversation so much. Me and you were just vibing. It's perfect. When I was younger, I was obsessed. Obsessed. And you guys can ask my mom. Obsessed with tornadoes. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I wanted to be a meteorologist and I wanted to be a storm chaser. I loved watching videos about Tornado Alley or Valley, or however the hell it's pronounced. Loved it. And I look back at these videos that I used to watch and stuff. I gotta be honest with you. I think a tornado would be more deadly than a tsunami could be, because with the tsunami, you kind of have a little bit of time to prepare until this stuff comes. You have more, whatever. A tornado though. Do you guys know like that Moore, Oklahoma tornado that hit back in 2011? That was like awful.
I don't know. I was scared of tornadoes until I found out they only last like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
They're not even that long.
The worst tornado in history, from what I read, was the tri-state tornado. I think it was in the 1900s. It was in the 1900s, obviously, but it was that, went through like Louisiana, Alabama, and then Tennessee or something like that. It was awful.
Wow. How fast is the thing going?
They probably go really quick. But hey, Emily, no, don't do that. I think you should be more scared of the winds and stuff. Has anybody here seen the movie Into the Storm? There's a super, and I know I'm geeking out a little bit, but this movie is about like just a God-made tornado that it's like the perfect storm necessarily of an EF4 tornado mixed with an F3 tornado, and they're like outbreaks and stuff, and these two merge in the end of the movie and stuff. It's like, and it becomes like, you should Google it if you want on YouTube. It becomes like this EF6, which isn't even physically possible. It would probably tear the atmosphere in half. This EF6 tornado that had like wind speeds of up to like 400 miles per hour. If you were in that tornado, I'm pretty sure you would just be ripped to shreds. It'd be awful. There's no physical way that would be possible. I've always wanted to talk about this stuff, but I have no friends to talk about it to, or on stream and stuff. So
We just had a hurricane here 4 or 5 days ago.
Really?
Yeah, as soon as our power went out, I told my dad, I was like, let's go drive around. I was like, are you crazy? Well, where's the happen? It's like the truck flip over. I was like, we have insurance.
We have insurance.
So we went driving around, and I have a video of like power lines were down, trees were falling. I mean, it wasn't like Katrina like at all, because our levees didn't break, but it was decent enough to knock us out for power. We just got the power back today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I've been using my freaking, what's it called? My data to watch your streams.
The mood.
Oh my gosh. And I was at my grandpa's house. That's the only way I was like exist for the past couple of days.
Excuse me. Oh man. Were you there? I don't know what the right word is there when Hurricane Katrina hit.
I was 2.
You don't remember like evacuating or anything?
I mean, I have stories from it, like my dad told me.
Oof.
Okay. I'll give a story.
Go ahead. Yeah.
It's not very interesting, I guess. Anyway, there's a hotel here called like the Marriott, and it's by Crack the world's longest bridge. It's the Pontchartrain Bridge, like Pontchartrains. And the hotel right by my mom lives, she worked there. And my dad used to drive airboats as his job, so we used to have like a driver at all times. And my mom was working at the hotel, and they made her shelter in place there, and she couldn't leave. And my dad wasn't having it. So he took his airboat and he drove as far as he could until like the floodwater stopped. And he took his airboat off the trailer and drove the rest of the way to the hotel.
Oh my
and got my
heck.
mom out the hotel.
Wow.
Yeah, the waters were like, I mean, it was right by the lake, so they were
Goodness.
already a couple stories up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had to climb out a window to get on the boat.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Was it? Oh man, what was the hurricane's name that you just went through?
Katrina. Oh, mine? Just now?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh crap, well, Zade or something? I'll look it up. I think it's Hurricane Zade.
I haven't been watching the news recently. I haven't.
Zeta.
Zeta.
No, I've been too busy watching your streams.
Oh man. Would you? Well, let me ask you this. Would you? I know. I don't think you've been through a tornado or anything, but would you rather go through a hurricane or a tornado?
I really want to go in like the basement or like one of the little bunker things under the ground. I want
Yeah.
to go in one of those so bad. I'd probably want to go through a tornado just to see what it's like.
That's what I would choose too. You know,
Have you?
I have not, but I literally I have had I know I said this on yesterday's stream, but I have backup plans to every situation. What's that?
I said stay calm.
Yeah, the first step is to stay calm. The earthquake is the number one thing, because when this thing erupts, if I'm still living in where I'm living and stuff, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna I know that there's a chance that I might end up dying if I'm not careful. So that's. Yeah, exactly. I have a backup plan to everything, like a fire, a earthquake, a robbery, and the robbery one is probably my favorite. But I even go as far as to think like if like a asteroid actually hit, or a tornado, or like something bad like that, something unworldly, like that. In the asteroid situation, I should have said this on yesterday's stream with the whole story. It's kind of hopeless, because let's be honest, if an asteroid hit the Earth where I live and stuff, there's no way. I don't care if I'm a mile underneath the Earth, it'd kill me. There's no way. It would be a worldwide. It would be a worldwide situation. Not to get religious, but Jesus would come back, baby. It would be terrible.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, it would be awful. So, yeah, like I have a backup plan and everything like that, and like I really would like to see what it's like going through a tornado. Even though I shouldn't say that, because it's very sad. Like watching some of the stories like of these storm chasers. I remember I was not to go on a different topic, but I watched this storm chaser. He's an older guy who's retired now. Go on a chase with his friends and stuff, his buddies and all, and there was like 6 dudes, and he had to watch his crewmates. There was 3 guys in this other car. He had to watch his crewmates actually, in their vehicle and stuff. They were driving away from this tornado, and this tornado was like 60 feet behind them, and it was like right on their tail. All of a sudden his car gets lifted in the air and then slammed into a ditch, of course, and he's grounded. So he hunkers down in his car and braces for impact, because in that situation either it's life or death. And the saddest thing he said, he began to tear up in this video, and it made me cry too. He said that he saw on the highway his crewmates. He said, word for word, this is how he said it, he said that their car, or their truck, took off in the air like an Air Force One leaving the John F. K. Space Center. And he said they went at least like 100 feet in the air. And I imagine that, and I'm sitting here like, oh my God, the traumatization that must have gone through his head, having to watch and these guys definitely died. There's no, you just don't get lifted 100 feet in the air and survive that. That's, I mean, they probably just died from the debris alone. Like, that was crazy. And the way this guy said it too, like he was teared up, and I kind of like that's so sad. Can you imagine? Like, imagine if that was your family. Like I sit here and I'm like, what if that was like what if my mom and me were driving separate vehicles and we had to get away, and all of a sudden I get thrown into a ditch, and my car gets in a ditch, I'm grounded, I can't move, right? And all of a sudden I see like somebody else, like get lifted into the air and they're off. Like, what do you even think in that situation? Oh my gosh. So it's so bad. It's so bad. So I know that I've always wanted to go and like live through like one of those tornado situations. I know that's bad. That's very insensitive of me to say, because the chances of you dying from one are like 30%. It's pretty dangerous if you don't take the right precautions. But oh man, it's just like, oh man, some of the stories I've read just breaks my heart. Like, I don't want to get into it to make the stream sad and stuff, but the first thing that I would be worrying about is my mom and Charlie and Emmeline, my mom's cat Emmeline. Like I'd be like, get these damn kids to safety. Come on, man. So, anyways, we have been streaming for 3 hours. Storytime stream plus Fortnite, hashtag the return of Solus. I'm lightheaded, and I am loaded out. We did great. I think I'm gonna close off the stream. I don't know who's watching. Landon said about 5 minutes ago, still streaming. My guy, I am still streaming. I am exhausted. I have to get up especially early. I have a progress meeting to get at tomorrow in the morning, but I'm gonna stay. It's only 9:30 and stuff. Before I go, I want to make one statement. This new time change is weird, because I woke up this morning earlier than I usually do, and I felt like I got sleep, and I went to bed at like 1 o'clock. I felt like I got sleep. And I'm like, oh yeah, there's like an hour more for me to sleep or whatever. And I'm like, like I got up and I was like ready to go. I was like, man, I never think that. I was like, I'm ready to go. Oh man, it felt so good. So yeah, you're an hour ahead. So man, I'm here, Solus. Okay, bye, Solus, man. Thanks for coming on, Landon. I am lightheaded. Oh man. So to close off the stream, thanks Heather for coming on. Thank you for listening to me complain and moan and tell my stories. I'm lightheaded. Oh man. Mia, everybody else who came on, it's amazing. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Thank you guys. Leave a like if you want. I am not gonna ask for much. I do want to ask if you guys want to come on my streams and stuff. Just make sure to have the bell icon on so you can stay up to date, and go add me on Snapchat if you want updates. Instagram.com/Matthew Palmer, Instagram.com/SolusDesign. And that funny, hilarious video last night. I know you want some of this 11s. I'll be right there, sister. Alright guys, I'm gonna get off. Thank you, Heather, for coming on. God bless you. You're beautiful, you're amazing. Get off. Thanks guys for coming on. Big booty bitches, I'm out. Solus signing off, whatever you want to say. This is, yeah. Good night guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, it didn't stop. What the heck?